Because I can target 3 people, you can't, right?
Yeah, it's a 60 feet line.
Right, so she's going to do it where I have it drawn on the map and just get those 3 people.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's going to do lightning breath, of course, right? Not repulsion.
Yep, I'm just gonna click on it.
Sorry, I did it because I thought.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot that if I target for you, you could actually make the attack, but you can do the damage if you'd like. Good googly goo. Okay, you killed somebody. You killed the water weird.
10d10 lightning damage.
Yeah, 10d10. Okay, and I think she did her full movement because she came in from the north door there or whatever.
Yeah, she did. So I think that ends her turn.
Okay. Oh, stand by. I gotta check my notes here. Well, Hydra will show up at, I should say top. Top of round 6.
Doing something and preparing something, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I was checking my notes to, something happens on a certain round, and I was checking to see when that was. You never mind. Okay, Zook is apparently grappled. And restrained. No, just grappled.
I'm just wondering if Zook would cast Enlarge on himself, would that break the grapple?
Cast what on himself?
Enlarge.
It wouldn't break the grapple, no.
In that case, he's gonna do a different thing, and he's gonna try to cast Reduce on the water elemental.
Okay. Hey, Richard, do you have push to talk going? Because I can hear your TV in the background.
I apologize.
So you're going to cast Reduce on the elemental?
Yep.
Okay. That somehow seems awesome.
It reduces 1 category down.
Yeah, let me... no one's ever done that to me, so I just need to check it for sure. Who's doing that? Zook, right?
Zook. It's a 2nd level spell.
Ah, crap. I just closed it. Where is it on his sheet? I don't see Reduce.
Spells. Enlarge Reduce. It's a multifunctional spell.
Oh, Enlarge Reduce. There it is. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, go ahead. Cast away.
Yeah, it doesn't have effects added in.
Oh, okay. So you can add it as we go, but it's some kind of saving throw. What is it? Constitution saving throw. What's your spell DC?
It should be 16.
Okay, so actually we should build that because
I'm about to try.
Yeah, because there's Enlarge, which gives attack plus 1d4, and it Reduce, which gives attack minus 1d4. If they succeed.
Try to put it again in, and it might add the effects.
No.
No, it doesn't.
So I'll build reduce if you want to build enlarge.
Also, for reduce, the target has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Oh, okay. I'm going to build the saving throw. We'll fix that in a second. This way we don't have to do it again.
And it changes the damage, I think. Or the attackers? Yeah, it's the damage that gets minus D4.
Oh, it's not the attack, it's the damage. Okay, we'll fix that too. Okay, for enlarge, I think you need a colon between advantage check and strength. And you need a colon after damage before 1d4 as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to test these. Let's test them so that we know they're working right before we...
I had affect target as targets, right?
Targets, yeah.
Oh, and there's... How do I... Oh, the cost is there for the save, okay.
Yeah, I did the cast, yeah. So let's put... Do me a favor and untarget Water Elemental 9. And I put reduced on you. So just roll any damage roll and then roll a strength save and a strength check. And we'll see if these work.
Damage looks like it's
okay,
working.
That worked. That worked.
Strength with disadvantage and save. Save is not with disadvantage.
Save is not working. Okay, so it must be, I think it's DISSAV, no E on that, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's sub.
Okay, roll that again and see if it works this time. Okay, great.
Yep.
So let's take off reduce and put on enlarge. And try all that again.
Save and check fine.
And damage fine. Okay. So now that we know they all work, go ahead and retarget your dude and see if the watch he'll pass his thing and we don't have to do anything, but at least it's ready to go for the future.
Yeah, so shall I cast it again
Yeah,
for the
go ahead.
save as well?
Yeah, because we haven't done it yet. Okay, so he does in fact fail, so you may put the reduce effect on him.
So its size should go down, yeah.
Right. It doesn't change the squares, unfortunately, for those tokens, but I can
you need to
make them small.
If you can change the size when you edit the combat tracker. You can say the size and the reach there.
Oh. Okay, so let's see. Can you do that? That's interesting.
I don't remember which one. One of the buttons reveal the size and reach, and you can change it to 5 feet from 10.
This is exciting news to me because I did not know that. Oh my God, there we go. That's so awesome, man. That's really super awesome. Thank you for pointing that out to me.
No worries.
Wow, I can't believe that ever got by me. I will admit I have not read the 200-page Fantasy Grounds instruction manual, but okay.
Actually,
so,
I haven't either.
But yeah, but that'd be the only way I would have come across it so far. So you reduce that thing. Do you want to do anything else? Oh, yeah, okay. Do you want to do anything else?
Well, that was my action.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm still grappled.
Yeah, I put him next to you because he still got you grappled.
And I can still make an attack as a bonus action because of the Eldritch Knight ability.
Okay.
And Zook has a short sword. Can he actually hit the elemental with the short sword?
Unless your ability specifically states you can do that, you can't attack as a bonus action unless you've already attacked with a regular weapon.
My ability says, let me check, double check. Oh, it's only if I cast a cantrip, then I can make a weapon attack as a bonus action. That's the War Magic feature.
Okay, yeah. So since you did a spell, you can't, right?
Right. So I that's gonna be my action. I guess breaking the grapple would be a full action, not a
Yeah, it's
bonus.
a full action, yeah.
Oh, I realize now that if I select a different character, I have a different set of shortcuts.
Yeah, it should be unique to each one.
That's where Brightwing went.
Ah, okay. All right, so Control 4 is going to two pincer attacks. Going to try to pincer attack on Zook from 10 feet away. Zook's already grappled. I think the I'm going to say since you're double grappled, you are not grappled by the water elemental. He grappled you instead. I just don't want to have you be. Oh my god, that's a critical hit. And he makes an extra standard attack. This is bad for Zook.
Yeah, he's gonna die maybe. Well, not, but yeah.
Oh, that one was only 9. Okay, so you're not grappled from. Does it say you're grappled twice? Yeah, it does. So I'm gonna take one off. Because you're actually. Oh, you know what? That's my bad. Yeah, I did all that wrong. It was actually the Chul that had you grappled, not the water elemental. That's my mistake for, between games I forgot that and I just looked at the screen and figured I figured that's what it was, but it wasn't the water elemental that had you grappled, but no matter. It's the same guy that has you grappled now anyway, so.
Yeah, it's just because then in that case I would have
you would have reduced the other guy
on the Chul, yes, the one who's grappling me.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's say that you did reduce him, and I'll switch him.
Okay.
And I'll give you back. I'll just give you back 12. I'll just give you back the max damage that would have been.
Damage can stay. I mean, I have plans for that. It's just
well,
grappling.
no, but he would have had negative 1d4 on each of those rolls.
Just give me back 2d4 then.
How about this? I'll roll it. No, I'm going to give you back more than that. I'm going to give you back 12 because it was my mistake. Okay, so now I'm going to fix their conditions, which I now know how to do because my friend Adam told me, hey, all you got to do is go to the size thing and okay.
Oh, sorry, I kept targeting both, so I did the reduce to the water elemental as well.
Okay, I'll fix that too. Okay, Megriel, you may proceed.
Okay. Megriel's gonna come. Yeah, she's gonna come up here, and she's gonna target the crocodile. Or no, actually, she's
let
not
me.
gonna
Well,
move
Megriel is grappled by the pincher. Chul 8. So.
Oh, okay.
And can you move when you're grappled? I don't even know. I don't think you could move, can you?
Oh, you should be able to.
Let me double
I
check.
don't think so.
These conditions always, as a DM, I'm always speed becomes 0. Yeah, you can't move.
Okay then.
You can. You can make attacks, but you just can't move.
Okay, so I can still have an action and a bonus action.
Right.
Okay, then instead of moving, I'm just going to target the crocodile, and I'm going to attack him with... Where are you? With Meow Meow.
Okay.
Throw it at him.
And that's a hit.
Okay, and I'm going to use my Divine Strike feature to give an extra d8 of damage to this attack.
Okay.
So there's that damage, and then I'll throw in another d8. Wait, hold on.
Oh, you just didn't put the effect before? You're supposed to put the effect on before you throw the damage, but that's okay. Just roll a d8 and I'll add it.
Yeah, the effect isn't set up here in the on the page. I'll have to do that.
It's not set up? Oh, Susie didn't set it up. That's probably why. Okay, so who is this crocodile for? Let me give him his extra point here. Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Mass Healing Word. Wait, hold on. Do I have any level 3? Oh god, I don't. Never mind then. That fucked that up.
Do you have 4?
Whoa.
Whoa, Adam, your audio was messed up there.
But I will cast it as a 4th level spell.
Well, you've already taken an action.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Mass Healing Word is a bonus action?
Yep.
Wow, that's freaking awesome.
The healing word spells are usually bonus action, but they heal D4s instead of D8s.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay, so you can do that.
Okay, sorry, just give me a second. I'm going to have to code in the...
Also, they are not touch spells either.
You don't have to code that in, Richard. When you do the, you can just mouse click or left click the first level one, and then right click and it'll add dice. So you'll pick up the 1d4 and then right click and it'll just add 2d4 and it'll still keep the +2. So you can code them in if it's easier for you, but this way when you get up to like 5th level, you're going to code all these. All you have to do is pick it up and click it 4 times and it'll add 4 dice to the 1.
Oh, I always just press it. I've never.
Yeah, if you press and hold it and act like you're going to throw it into the window, if you right click, it'll add a die. You can do that with any dice. If I tell you to roll 3d6, you can, instead of rolling 3 different ones, you can just pick up the d6 and then right click it twice and it'll add 2 and then you could throw it. So that works with all attacks and saves and everything.
That's
cool. Not saves, but anything with a die roll pretty much. All right, so you healed 24 points. Awesome.
24? What?
Yeah, you had somehow you did Megriel twice, I guess. Oh no, wait a minute. Wait. No, you did 8 to Lordaeron, 8 to Gimrick, and 8 to Zook. Yeah, that's 24.
Oh yeah, 24 total. Okay.
Right.
Shouldn't that also affect Megriel?
It could, but I believe Megriel's at max health right now.
Nope.
No, I'll change it. I'll give her 8. Sorry,
I
gave her 8.
You didn't target yourself.
Right. I gave it to her. No problem. Okay. Anything else for this Megriel?
Nope.
Okay. Oh. I wonder what that shadow die was for. I'll tell you what it's for. It's for something. Put him back to his token size back the way it should be. Okay, so this guy is going to try to do 1 slam on each of Megriel and not Megriel, Zook and Gimrick. And they are both misses. Boo. Okay, Chul 8. Chul 8. He wasn't reduced. The other guy's reduced. Okay, so Chul 8 has Megriel grappled and therefore has another attack. Oh wow, it's not even an attack. Okay, so he's going to do his attacks first. And he misses twice, but is still grappled. Therefore, a failed save. Poisoned for 1 minute. And paralyzed. And there's a chance each turn to save for that. So basically, at this point, Megriel is in big trouble. But it is Lordaeron's turn.
So what exactly happened to Megriel?
Megriel has been poisoned for 1 minute, and that poison paralyzes her. So she's paralyzed. And the only way to break that is to save against the condition.
Okay.
So at the end of each, on each turn that Meguro has, she can try to make a save.
Okay. Is Lordaeron, is she grappled?
Lordaeron is grappled and restrained by Crocodile 14.
Okay, so it would take her full action to get free of that.
Yeah,
right.
she can make a strength or a dex save, her choice.
Or you can try to kill the crocodile, because that would free you as well.
Yeah, killing the crocodile is also because when you're grappled and restrained, you're not really you just can't move. You don't have any. I don't think you have disadvantages or anything. I think you just
grapple doesn't give
if you're restrained, you can't attack.
Restrain is no attack.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, let's find out. I've got the conditions right here.
Restrained means that against you attacks have advantage and your attacks have disadvantage.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and you're going to have disadvantage on attack as well.
All right, well, I may as well try to attack it anyways.
If you guys, did that share that with you guys?
Yes.
If you guys want to hotkey that, that's a great thing to have available to you. That's all the conditions.
I usually just reach for the PHB.
Well, that's what I do too, but opening the library, clicking on PHB, going and looking for the conditions is a lot more work than just clicking on a hotkey. So I have that hotkey.
I mean my physical copy of the PHB.
Oh, well, there you go. Now you can just click on that, and there you go. Okay, so are you going to in fact attack, or are you going to try to break the thing?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to attack.
Okay.
Let's try it with Sinner Strike first.
Oh, it's a hit.
Okay. Then I'm going to use Divine Smite.
Okay.
And
that's a good choice.
Let's see. Where does it say? Okay. Yeah. So it's plus 1d8 for each spell. Let's just use a second level spell. That effect. Second level. Then damage.
Yeah, that killed it.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna run.
Should that remove the grapple and restraint?
Yes, it will. Thank you.
Then I'm gonna run up there and let's see. How far can I throw things?
What are you trying to throw?
I'm trying to throw the what's it called? I'm trying to throw the drown into the portal to close it.
Oh my God! I'm so excited.
Yes. It's a trident,
okay.
right?
Yeah, isn't it a trident? I'm looking. I'm gonna just look. It should be whatever the range is. So let's see, drown. Oh, it doesn't have the stats. Let's see. Hold on. But it's just a trident, is it? Yeah. Trident? So it's a trident. So
that's a 2060.
2060. Okay. Okay. So from where you are now, you would be at disadvantage to throw it, and if you miss, it's not going to come back to you. So you have to go get it.
Right.
So. But if you miss, it's probably
use an inspiration.
It's probably and you do have inspiration. And if you miss, it's probably just going to land like next to the, because you would probably, your character would probably know that if it misses, that's a bad thing. So it's probably going to lob it in such a way that if it does miss, it's going to land somewhere. It's not going to go sailing over it or whatever. It's just going to land right near it. So if you want to try to make an attack, you'll be at disadvantage, but you can use your inspiration to cancel that and just make a regular attack.
I will do that.
Okay, so roll. Let me establish an armor class here. Yeah, okay. Just roll an attack roll for that. Don't target anything. Just roll it.
Okay.
And you will hit.
Awesome.
So
Yes.
that basically negates what's happening with the portal, and the I will even show you guys the note I had because it's very exciting. I had that typed into my notes.
Dear God.
And that thing is nasty and probably would have killed all of you. Maybe if you guys were all healthy when it showed up, you could handle it, but it would have probably certainly wiped you guys out. So, guess what? I'm deleting Ohydra from the combat tracker because it is now trapped in its domain. And you have closed
Yay.
the portal. And
Woohoo!
in doing so...
Was this the fourth portal we closed?
Nope, that's third. Still got fire. Air, earth, and water now are closed. So stand by 1 second. I just am disappearing Drown off of Lordaeron's character sheet because that is now gone. But so is the god that was about to come wipe you guys all out. So that was an excellent turn for Lordaeron. Awesome. And now you can
Totally worth.
you hear from, you can't see because it's on the other side. Actually, you shouldn't be able to see him. But Gar, Shatterkill, you can hear on the other side of the portal screaming like, no, you know, like just all pissed off now. So
That's hilarious.
So yeah, it is hilarious. Okay, that was an excellent turn for Lordaeron. Does she want to do anything else?
Nope. Lordaeron is going to end her turn.
Okay, Gimrick.
So Gar was screaming as if he just learned who his father is.
Yeah, pretty much the same scream as that.
Right, quick question. The Chul 4, which square is it in?
Because it was reduced, it's actually in that square. It hasn't moved yet. And so since it was reduced and not well, actually, yeah, it was grappling you though, isn't it? So it's in that square. Yeah, so it's there.
Right. And the second question, can Gimerick step? Oh wait, we can. So the tokens are not logged. I could just move it away.
Oh, the tokens are locked now. Is that what you're asking?
Okay. Yeah. So can I step there?
Yes, you can do that. Maybe normally I wouldn't allow that, but since that thing is water, I'm going to say that's okay.
And Gimrick has swimming speed anyway, right? And
no, but
then I'm gonna
normally, you know, what I'm saying is you can't go through something that's not 2 sizes bigger or smaller than you, and I don't allow characters to move across a diagonal between 2 characters that are enemies. That's the ruling I'm going, but since it's water, it's fine.
I just studied that water, and he has swimming speed, so he can definitely swim under. Right. So,
okay, yeah. But aren't you guys all using walk on water? Like you'd have to make an extra. Anyway, it's fine. Go ahead.
And I try to attack the Chul to break Zook free.
Okay. That is a hit on the little small Chul. Whoa! That's a lot of damage. He's still not dead. What's going on? Not dead? Nope, he's not dead.
Well, it seems like he's a really tough guy, so I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay. And that's a miss. Here
So
comes
I'm
the
just
third
gonna
attack.
butt in again.
Okay. And that's a hit.
And I'm gonna use a Divine Smite with a first level slot.
Okay. Apparently that was the right move. It is dead.
Yay!
Now I have to go to Zook. Yeah, we're laughing because your audio freaked out there. Now I'm going to remove Grappled from Zook.
And Zook just gives a thumbs up to Gimrick.
Awesome. Okay, anything else for Gimrick?
Oh yeah, he's gonna use a bonus action to
Well,
activate
didn't
his
he
aura.
bonus action butt already?
Oh yeah, sorry, that's true. So he's not gonna use a bonus action. Drat. So no, he's not gonna do anything else.
Okay. Oh, Abeloth. This thing. Keep forgetting what all their powers are. Okay, so well, my phone is blowing up today. They can all leave messages. Makes 3 tentacle attacks. Oh my god. Okay. The Abeloth is going to make 2 of his tentacle attacks at once. 1 against Gimrick and 1 against Zook. So the hit is on Zook. Does that. And Zook has to make a save and succeeds. So the last attack will be on Gimrick.
Didn't it hit Gimrick as well?
No, it missed Gimrick.
Gimrick has an AC of 20.
Yeah, it apparently it's got you have some defensive effect on you +1. What is that?
Cloak of Protection.
Right, so your AC's 21. So
okay.
he missed you by 1. However, this time he rolled a 24. That hits. And so he's going to do his damage. You are going to make a save. You are going to fail the save and take acid. Yikes. That's all that thing does.
Everything's purplish and...
Okay, Brightwing is up now.
Brightwing's gonna fly up to the Aboleth and does his her multi-attack.
Okay.
She can bite
A bite and
once
2 claws.
and
Yeah.
2 claws.
It's going to be awesome.
Let's start with the claws.
Hit.
No, it's not gonna be awesome with those kind of rolls.
Minimum damage.
Second.
That's a hit. That's better.
Maximum damage.
Yeah.
And then a bite.
And the bite misses.
Also, did she roll for the regain of the breath?
Oh, yeah, she should have done that. Let me check it out.
It's a recharge 5/6.
Yeah, I'm trying to look to see. Well, it does. It's regained because it doesn't say it's been used. So yeah.
I did use it last turn.
Right, but it must have been. I can't find the recharge, but usually on the combat tracker it says used, and then when it recharges, it takes that away.
Right, it doesn't, but I can just roll because it recharges on a 5/6 as the sheet says.
Yeah. Oh, I know why it's not doing it because she has 2 different breaths. Yeah. So go ahead and roll a d6. So no.
So nope. But that ends her turn.
Okay. So it's Zook.
Zook is still in melee. Okay, what I'm a little bit wondering is that Zook doesn't seem to actually have cantrips. On the other... Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong sheet.
Yeah, he does. Firebolt, light,
I was looking on the wrong sheet, unfortunately. So, quick question, because I did look up at the errat and the compendium and they said it's fine. So if Zook takes casts a spell in his turn, a cantrip, then he can take a bonus action as the attack. The errata says that he can take the bonus action before the attack as long as before the spell, as long as that's the only thing he does.
Yeah. That's fine.
So I can take the attack first and then do. That also counts because whenever he takes an attack and hits a creature, they will take disadvantage on saving throws.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, with a bonus action, attack the water elemental and probably cast poison spray after.
Okay. So that's a miss.
Yeah, I still gonna cast poison spray.
Okay. And he fails. Roll a perception check.
Let me guess, it's immune. In the tower, right?
In the tower. Depending on how good your roll is how I phrase what I say to you. You think that was not very effective.
Right. Well, that still ends his turn.
Okay. Oh my god, this guy's pissed off. So he comes around, and you can definitely see him now.
I mean, we kind of see him go back there.
Right, but now he's stepped out. He's stepped out. That's funny. It says he makes 2 attacks, one with his claw and one with drown. Yeah, he doesn't have drown. But he's not going to. Let's see. What's his movement? Yeah. Okay. So
he can try to drown his sorrow.
He is going to. Do something fantastic here, I think.
It's never good when you say that about an enemy.
Well, it certainly makes a good story.
Okay, he is going to call lightning in this area. And during this turn, that only means something for Lordaeron. And what it means is Lordaeron is going to do a dexterity saving throw. He fails and gets hit with a lightning bolt. Boom. And somebody has resistance to lightning. What the fuck? Awesome. Ah! Okay, what is giving you resistance to lightning, by the way? Please tell me it's not drown.
No, drown would have given me, hold on.
Yeah, oh, it's wind vane. Okay, drown, I took the effect of resistance to cold off because drown's gone. So
Right,
yeah, you only took half of that paltry 12 lightning damage. Only 6 got to you. And it is now Megreal's turn.
Megreal is going to be very pissed off at this Gar Shatterkeel for having the balls to attack her and her party.
And so she's going to try to save against paralyzation.
Oh, okay.
Let me find out what that save is. Okay, it's a DC 14 strength or dexterity check, your choice, whether you want to try to be strong or slippery. And
God damn it!
Oh, wait a minute. Why does it say auto fail? That's not good. Oh, because you automatically fail. Okay, hold on. I might be giving you a chance to do that again. Paralyzed.
Yeah, paralyzed automatically face strength and dexterity.
Oh my god! So how the fuck do you get out of that then? Let me read that again. Target is grappled, DC 14, if it is large or smaller creature, and the chill doesn't have 2 other creatures grappled. Well, that's just fucked up. How do you get out of that?
I mean, in that case, I would say that it's a special effect that you would fail any other check.
Right, but you do have an escape.
You still allowed.
Yeah, you okay, but a 7's not going to do it anyway. So, but yeah, we're not that autofill. Yeah, I guess there's nothing we can do about that because you have to try to make the. It does say you can escape on a 14, but if you can't make a strength or dex roll in the first place, how are you going to do it? So we're going to say that is possible, but your roll wasn't high enough.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll?
Next time you can, because remember you have to declare it in advance.
Oh,
inspiration doesn't let you re-roll. It allows you to gain advantage or on a roll before you make it, but you can't use it to re-roll. Yeah. Okay, water elemental 9.
Just a question: are you sure that for the paralyzed poison it's strength, because poison usually constitution, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't say the condition. Hold on. Who is that? The Chol? Oh, right, because it's not grappled. It's The target is No, it's grappled.
But so I thought the paralyzed came from the poison.
Yeah, but it says, well, that was from the tentacle. See, what he pinches you, and then if he's got you grappled, then he does a tentacle attack, which is what paralyzes you. So you get to do two. You have to do 2 saves. So now you have to do a con save. Right, that's my bad. I just didn't go that far. You have to. Whether it's retroactive or not, it's not going to make a difference because you got a 7 on that. But go ahead, Richard, and roll for Megriel a Constitution save as well. So that's for the. Okay, so that's not going to cut it either because that's a 13. So on your next turn, it's a Constitution 13 and a Strength or Dex. A Strength or Dex 14, but you have to make the Constitution one to get the Strength or Dex one. That's the way I think it. That's the way I think it goes.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense that
if she gets out of the paralyzed, then she can get out of the grapple. But in other words, So in other words, the Strength saving throw that you made never happened because you can't make that until you're not paralyzed. So that's how that's going to work. Okay, so this water elemental is just going to do what it's been doing, which is try to slam each of you individually. Oh, wait a minute. No, take that back. It's going to move into your space and try to whelm you. And you both fail.
But Zook was gonna try to reroll it.
What power is that?
Indomitable. He still has 1 use.
And that allows what? I'm not familiar. Just remind me.
To reroll a failed saving throw.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. So you're looking for strength save, yeah. Okay, and 14 doesn't do it. Need to be a 15.
Right. Well, he tried.
He tried. So, you guys are both grappled and restrained. And you guys are unable to breathe. Because he's got you inside of himself. So you'll start to suffocate. However, that takes like forever. Nobody ever suffocates. The Chul.
You accidentally skipped the Chul.
I did, didn't I? The Chul is going to. Oh, the Chul has Megriel, so it's just going to try to do the pincher attacks. And misses with his advantage on the second one. And already has you grappled, so you really can't do anything. Okay, Lordaeron.
Okay. Damn, he's 1 square out of reach. I think, yeah, I have 25 move speed. All right, she's gonna move up there, and she's already used her inspiration. Okay, so she's gonna toss one of her 6. Yeah, she's gonna toss a javelin at this guy.
Okay.
Having a hand free from having thrown Vayne, she's gonna toss a javelin. It would help if she targeted him.
And that hits.
Alrighty. And let's see, do I have enough action left to toss another one at him?
Do you have multi-attack?
Yeah, I have extra attack.
Yeah, you can.
Let me find it. I've seen it before. But yeah, I have extra attack.
Yeah, so you can interact. You can draw another one off your back and huck it.
Okay.
But that one misses.
Damn. Okay. And she's gonna end her turn.
Okay, Gimrick can make a. Oh no, never mind. I thought we were dealing with Megril. Sorry. Gimrick can do whatever he wants. Well, no, you can. Yeah, you're restrained and grappled, so you need the. God, I can't remember these.
If I want to move. Right, Gimrick's gonna start with using a bonus action to activate the cloak, the Aura of Vitality, and heal Zook.
Okay.
Okay, where did it go? I can't see my level 3 spells.
Did you use them all?
Oh yeah, I did, but my effect, I should be able to trigger the effect on it because it's a.
Oh, then you have to go and. Yeah, because once you click off your third, it takes them away. So you have to unclick it, or you have to switch to preparation or whatever, and it'll show back up.
That's not much, but every little helps.
Okay, and the escape DC you're looking for is 14.
He's just gonna try to chop at the water elemental instead from inside. And I'm gonna use my inspiration to remove the disadvantage for this roll.
Okay. So I think mark advantage because it's going to give you disadvantage anyway.
Yeah.
And that's a hit.
And I'm gonna use a second level slot for the Divine Smite.
Okay.
Oh crap! I still targeted Zook instead of the elemental.
Uh-oh. Okay, so 41. 41 slashing, magic, and radiant. I don't think it's going to make a difference. No, it is going to make a difference. Okay, so let me give 41 back to Zook. And then I'll just drag that onto the elemental.
And since the elemental is still not drop dead.
Okay, hold on a second because this seems wrong. That should have. Oh, right. No. Never mind. It is right. Okay. Yeah, he still did not drop dead.
So I'm gonna attack it again, but this time I will have the disadvantage, unfortunately.
Okay. I don't know why it didn't give you disadvantage. Oh, you still had advantage marked.
Targeted. No, I didn't.
Well, it's giving you advantage. Why is it doing that? Let's just figure this out.
I'm not sure.
Let's figure this out.
Because I didn't have it clicked at this time. And I should probably
okay. Target. Yeah, your microphone is really like going crazy there. It's got really bad static. I don't know why it gave you advantage and disadvantage, but you missed anyway, so we'll just move on.
Okay. Is the mic better?
Yes, it is.
Right. And that was all my actions anyway.
Okay, so Abeloth. Has seen the two enemies disappear into some water. So 10, 20, 30 is going to come here. And that's
the dragon.
Huh?
That's the dragon.
Brightwing.
Oh, that's the dragon. Oh, whoops. Shit. Wait, was it? Yeah, okay, so the Abeloth. Right, okay.
And we would like to use our attack of opportunities.
She can do that, just one. Bite or claw.
I mean, yeah, but Gimerick is also next to the Aboleth.
But... Well, okay. I mean... Grappled and restrained, can you still make an opportunity attack? I mean, I guess you can.
It doesn't say I can't.
Okay, so do the dragon first.
It's gonna be a claw attack. I guess.
That's a hit. You know what? That's my bad. Hold on. Let's back that up. The reason I moved even over there was that I forgot about the dragon. He's going to attack the dragon. So let's just negate all that, because I moved over there because I completely forgot about the dragon.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to put 9 back. Oh my god, it would have killed him. That's not good for you guys to know. But let me give him... Let's see, 8, 156. Okay, oh yeah, because you didn't see by how much though. So, okay, so you know that he's almost dead. All right, so he is in fact going to attack the dragon. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. Oh my, do you guys know what legendary actions are?
No.
Yeah, I do.
Legendary actions are actions that really powerful monsters have that they can do something on every player's turn, or on every other creature's turn, Jesus. As a matter of fact. And I've totally been forgetting. This thing's going to die now. You guys are going to kill this thing. And this guy could have been doing all kinds of crazy, stupid crap on his turns, or on your turns, and I have just fucking forgot about it.
You can always summon another one. You are the DM.
Well, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Okay, so for what he's going to try to do at this time, whether he's successful or not, is enslave dragon.
I should draw the... Or... Oh, it doesn't contact.
The dragon failed and is enslaved by the Abeloth.
Ouch! Why did the dragon disappear?
He didn't disappear. He is now an enemy.
Dear God.
And that's all for the Abeloth. The dragon is slightly confused at this point.
Does she get extra saves at the end of turns?
Does she, I don't believe so. This is a really... Hold on a second. Let me see. I'll read it to you. The Abeloth targets one creature it can see within 30 feet. The target must succeed, blah, 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 or magically be charmed by the Abeloth until the Abeloth dies, or until it is on a different plane of existence from the target. The charmed target is under the Abeloth's control and can't take reactions. The Abeloth and the target can communicate telepathically with each other over any distance. Whenever the charmed target takes damage, the target can repeat the saving throw. On a success, the effect ends. No more than once every 24 hours, the target can repeat the saving throw when it is at least 1 mile away from the Abeloth. So only if it takes damage can it try to be not charmed anymore. I'm not sure that you guys... I mean, I read you the thing, but as player characters, I don't know that you guys would even know that, but...
Well, Gimbrick will not gonna notice it until the dragon attacks them anyway, so...
Oh, and... Let's see. Nope, the breath weapon did not recharge. Okay, so... This dragon just became... charmed, and the Abeloth is telling it to do something. So she flies there. Well, that's weird. And she breathes lightning.
Why, didn't she not get the breathe back?
Oh, God. You're right. Well, I was going to kill Gar, but you're right. She didn't. God, my skills are lacking today. Thanks for staying on top of me, Adam, because I totally made a mistake on that. Okay, so 44. And for Lordaeron, 25. So, unfortunately, instead, it's going to only be melee attacks.
Hey, Brightwing, what's going on? Oh, God, now!
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. The Abeloth... What the Abeloth told the dragon to do was to come over here and breathe on these... Or, well, to breathe on Lordaeron specifically, not caring that that would have also hit Gar Shatterkeel. So, since the Abeloth told the dragon to do that, but the dragon somehow didn't communicate that she couldn't, then she's just going to come there and do nothing. So
she's literally going to breathe on me, but no lightning.
Yeah, like, well, no, because I think the dragon itself would know whether it had the power to do that or not. So it wouldn't have even attempted to like blow dry nothing on you. It would have just gone there and then thought, oh, guess what? I can't do it. Because I'm a fucked up DM and I can't handle more than like 2 things multitasking during these battles, and I forgot that. I'm going to allow my mistake to be to your guys' benefit. So Zook is up and grappled and restrained. And suffocating.
Well, he has a couple of minutes.
Yeah, he does.
Technical question. If Zook would use Misty Step to teleport out, would that mean that the grapple ends?
Yes.
So he's going to use the bonus action to cast Misty Step because it's a bonus action.
Okay, then you are no longer grappled and restrained as long as you move more than 5 feet away.
Sorry, he's going to teleport there. I meant to do it into the square, sorry.
Left or right?
Left.
Okay.
And then as an attack, because that was just a bonus, it's gonna attack the... But does he know that Diabolet was mind controlling Brightwing Atwing, or at least doing something?
He probably can understand that the dragon has been taken over. So tell you what, roll a perception check in the tower. And after you roll a perception check, also roll an insight check. Okay, you know that the dragon has been taken over, but you don't know by whom.
Okay. In that case, it's probably the best he's gonna still attack the water elemental because that looks more dangerous, and that was the...
Okay.
Does that hit, I guess?
That does hit, yes.
And the second attack.
Okay. That is a hit.
Right, and that ends his turn.
Okay, so when that happened, everyone can make, all 4 characters can make a perception check. Okay, so Zook in particular, you happen to notice that when you made your attack on the water elemental, the dragon somehow squealed in pain, and you saw the Abeloth at that same time gain, become a little bit more vital than it was before.
Oh. Then Zook will shout, attack the tentacle creature.
Okay, and Gar,
keeping in mind I just hurled 2 javelins at his face.
Right. He is going to... Why doesn't this allow me to... Okay, there we go. He is going to call lightning on Lord Aran's head, not concerning himself with the fact that that's also going to hit the dragon. The dragon seems unaffected by that in any way. And Lord Aran was barely, that whole thing did 2 damage. That's bullshit. Okay, and he is then going to move. Actually, he's going to go around the portal. And then where he moves, you will not be able to see him where you're standing. Nobody will. Or none of you will.
You made all of our enemies invisible.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, damn it. I gotta move him back. I clicked the eye. I clicked the top eye instead of his eye only. So now that is the correct way to do it. Okay, so he went around the corner of the portal to where none of you from where you are on the battlefield can see him. And okay, so then it is Megriel. Megriel is paralyzed, and so you need to do a Constitution saving throw. She does have.
She's going to use.
Yes, I love it.
Inspiration.
I love it.
Aha! Much better.
Okay, so she. Well, you rolled it twice. Oh yeah, because you're doing it at advantage. I see. Instead of marking advantage. Okay, so you make that. So now you can do strength. Oh wait, hold on. Let me take paralyzed off Megriel so she doesn't get penalized. And then now you may do. Now you may do. Hold on. Wait a minute, because that might also negate poisoned. Let me just double check this. Creatures grappled by the chill must succeed, okay, or be poisoned for 1 minute. Until this poison ends, the target is paralyzed. The target can repeat saving throw at the end of each of his turn, ending the effect on itself. So that the effect would be both paralyzed and poison. So poison comes off as well.
But that's the end of my turn.
No, because you can make.
Yes. No, because she makes the save at the end of her turn. You just
right,
said.
but she is still grappled and can make a save against that as well.
Wouldn't that be an action though?
The Constitution saving throw is probably. I'm not
taking away the poison and the paralyzed.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that's an action though. I'm going to say saving. I'm not going to say. In other words, if you have a conditions applied to you, saving in and of itself as a general category is what takes your turn. If you have 15 conditions say on you, I'm not going to make you save over 15 turns. I'm going to allow you to save against all of them as your action. Do you follow me?
Yeah, but okay.
At least that's how. I mean, that doesn't. That's if you were paralyzed, grappled, poisoned, restrained.
Usually the conditions that explicitly say that you have to make the saving throw at the end of your turn means that is the whole turn that making that one save.
Right, but
so
what
grapple you can take as an action, but the poison would be the whole of your turn.
But what I'm saying is that if a character, any PC, is affected by more than one condition, they can save against all of them as their turn. Because if you didn't do that, it would take him 9 turns to save out of that. It'd be fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I take it. I'm just saying that it's actually really advantageous to the players.
And he doesn't make it anyway. So there you go. Okay, so the water elemental, ooh, recharges. Oh, and hold on. During that thing, something happened. The dragon took damage, and the aboleth became more vitalized.
Did the dragon then took damage do us another saving throw against the enslavery?
Yes. Stand by. All right. Brightwing is no longer enslaved.
Yay!
So the water elemental will now try to whelm Gimrick, and it is unsuccessful. Chul 8 does not have Megriel in its grasp, so we'll try to pinch. And misses.
Megriel is in his grasp. Megriel's just not poisoned.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, she failed the ground. Okay. I rolled damage on a miss, so I'll fix that if I need to. There's another miss, so yes, I do need to fix that. I need to give Megriel 9 points back. Okay. And that's 2 misses, so this guy's done. Oh, wait a minute. No, Megriel's still grappled. Sorry. I gotta back up. Megriel is still grappled. And she saves. Yay. Okay, Lordaeron. You saw what's-his-name disappear around the corner. You now have a friendly dragon next to you.
Hi, Brightwing.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I was about to breathe on your ass. Sorry.
I'm gonna move around, and I know it looks like I can just do it that way. That's fine. I'm gonna move around this thing and see what I can see before I take my last 5 feet of movement.
Okay, so when you get there, as you come around there, you can see that he's there.
Motherfucker trying to run away. Okay. Then I'm gonna take a dash action.
Okay.
5 feet, and then it'll be another 25. So it'll be 30 total feet. So 20 to there. There. I'm gonna move there to cut him off, and
okay.
Say going somewhere, motherfucker.
Going swimming, Boington? Did you mean to move there or to the square above that? Or, I mean, I thought you were going here. Is that not where you were going?
No, I was going where my character ended up being, because I wanted to be ahead of him.
Okay. But you realize he can run in any direction and not take an opportunity attack from you, whereas if you were next to him, he could not get away without you at least having something to say about it.
That makes more sense. Would you mind if I retro that?
Yeah, you can go there.
Thank you.
That's what I thought you were doing anyway. Okay, so Gimrick. Gimrick is restrained and grappled.
Well, Gimrick's trying to end the grapple by killing the water elemental,
Okay.
or at least trying. But first, he's gonna use his bonus action to heal himself.
Okay.
Every little counts.
And during Gimrick's turn, the Abeloth makes a tail swipe at Gimrick and misses.
Since the tokens are on top of each other, could you please untarget Gimrick from Gimrick?
Go ahead. I just moved him out for you.
Thanks.
That is a hit.
I'm gonna use another second level Divine Smite.
Yeah, okay. You guys are totally going to survive this.
And now Gimrick looks at the Aboleth and tries to hack at it.
Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't have disadvantage anymore, I guess.
Oh, right. Let me take those off. And you can reroll after I do. Okay, there you go. Oh, not only is it a hit, it's a fucking hit. So the effect is frost. Someone's god is freezing cold. Your target emanates rays of frost at the nearest 1d4 foes, doing 1d10. Okay, so 1d4 foes. That's Chul 8.
Is there a chance that it might go for Gar as well? I mean, I don't see a...
Yeah, it's going to get Gar, but it's not going to get... It emanates from the Abeloth, so it doesn't affect... So... Okay. 1d10... Eight. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't need to target those people. Not bad. Okay, so let's go and see. Gar takes that much cold, and Chul 8 takes his first damage. Wow. Okay, so Gimrick is back to you. Oh, and go ahead and roll your damage.
And even though I know it's critical and whatever, it does make sense that he uses a first level slot with Divine Smite at the Aboleth.
Okay. Yeah. Exceeded by 25. That was a good call. Yeah, he'd been giving himself back. He'd been draining life from his charmed dragon and giving it to himself.
Gimrick's gonna move.
Gar needs to make a... Ooh, I finally did one of my jobs as DM. Gar needs to make a Constitution saving throw for his Call Lightning. And he makes it.
And I'd like to move there.
Okay. Round 7. Right wing.
That's a no.
That's a no.
It should be a 5-6. Well, he's still gonna fly at Gar and try to chop at it.
Oh,
Wait,
I figured out how to. I figured out how to. What am I trying to say? I figured out how to do the dragon thing on the combat tracker, so now you won't have to roll that. It's marked as used, so it'll roll it automatically on the beginning of its next turn.
Okay. But does it roll with 5 and 6?
Yeah, but it's on when the combat tracker circles around to him again, it's going to throw a dice in the thing, and if it's a 5 or 6, it'll reset the power. If it's not, it'll just continue to mark it as used.
Okay, so and yeah, I can fly because it's 80 feet, so 45 is in, and he's gonna try to chop at Gar Shatterkill.
Okay.
And not Lordaeron. First the claw.
That's a hit.
Another claw.
That's a hit.
And the bite.
That's a hit. Okay, and he saved all 3 times on his Constitution saving throw or concentration on the lightning cloud.
And that ends Brightwing's turn.
Okay, Zook.
Zook kind of sees that the Brightwing and Lordaeron went ahead, so they probably are fine, but since Megrill is still grappled, he's gonna try to save her.
Okay.
By the way, he knows best.
Yeah, shooting arrows. Hit.
Bach, minimum damage.
Minimum damage. Second one is a crit. It doesn't trigger the table though. But it does 21. Oh my god. Zook with his damage.
And then the last attack with the bonus.
That is a hit.
And that ends his turn.
Okay. Gar is not crazy enough to call lightning on himself, and as a matter of fact, has become unconcerned with what's happening over there. Okay, so what is he gonna do? I never used this one before. Oh my god. You know what? I was gonna. Oh my god, that is unbelievable. It's like this. He has control water, which I don't think would be much to his benefit anyway. But it's like a 15 paragraph. I'm not gonna read all that.
Control water is more like a utility spell. I
yeah,
think.
it's not. I mean, there is something that does damage in it, but
Well, he could push us away from him.
well, the thing is, like yeah, but he can't do anything to both of you without moving to where he's going to take an off attack anyway, and he doesn't really think he wants to do that. So instead, he's going to.
He could try to increase the water level, but even Brightwing can swim, and she can even beat underwater.
It's not going to be anything that he's going to do that's going to be anything fantastic, because he's got all the shit he can do. He's either going to get himself in, or he can only do to one of you anyway. So he might as well just try to duke it out. So he's just going to do two claws on Lordaeron and be done with it. Oh, there's a crit. Who shut the lights out? Complete darkness everywhere for 1 round.
Hey, he might escape after all.
Question: does this count as magical darkness?
It is magical darkness.
So dark vision doesn't count.
Dark vision does not allow you to see in this. Yeah, doesn't allow you to see. So basically, everybody's blinded, which means his next attack is going to have disadvantage.
Good for him, though. I mean, he might escape.
He does grapple you with that, though.
He's going to grapple me. Wow, okay. I would have gone for the run.
His claw is oh my god, there was another 20 in there. So Lordaeron is grappled, and until I'm going to make a note. Basically, until his next turn, everybody's at disadvantage for attacks because it's dark. And if you're at any great distance, you probably wouldn't even be able to make an attack because you have no idea. So Megriel, still grappled.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Does she have any idea where the Chul might be?
Yeah, she totally, because it's holding her. So for her, it would be easy to tell. You could do attacks, like you could throw a dwarven thrower or whatever, but you would still be at disadvantage.
Okay. So
unless you want to try to break the grapple, which during a turn of darkness might be the smartest move.
Well, I'm just worried that if I break, I mean, I could break the grapple. I'm just, what's it called? I'm really gunning for the attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the stupid move and cast Guiding Bolt at it.
Okay. So you did not target, maybe?
Oh my god, I didn't target
it. So that's a miss.
Okay, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Chul 8 is, although grappled, still going to be at disadvantage. I can't impose the rule. Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be bad. Unbelievable. Your entire party falls prone and is incapacitated for 1 round. That's the monsters.
Awesome.
That is fucked up. Okay, so that's going to be the end of his incapacitated. Okay, and that's also going to be the end of his turn because he's incapacitated. So let me mark him. Let me mark him. Oh, there's only 2 left. Okay. So Lordaeron is up. It is still dark. Oh wait, never mind. Hold on. Don't do anything yet because I have to mark those guys prone as well. That is a very powerful critical effect. Okay, so now Lordaeron can go. Any attacks would be at disadvantage. However, since Gar is prone, you're going to get advantage and it's going to cancel out. So just make sure and mark disadvantage if you do attack. Unless you want to escape the grapple. Oh, falls prone. Hold on. Falls prone and is incapacitated. I'm going to say that, let's see, falls prone and is incapacitated. Is that going to negate a grapple?
Well, incapacitated, well, whatever, means that he can't take actions and reactions.
Right, but he can still... And falling prone, yeah, so neither one of those is going to break the grapple. However, if you decide to try to use your save to break the grapple, I will give you advantage on that.
Okay. Well, I'm worried about... I don't know.
Just chop it, it will end at grapple.
And it's a strength save?
Strength or dex. Because you're either trying to break out of it or slip out of it. So it's your choice, strength or dex.
Okay.
And you do.
All right.
So you are no longer grappled. You could move. He is incapacitated, so he cannot attack you, but you have no other actions.
Okay. I'm just going to end my turn then.
Okay, Gimrick.
Gimrick kind of remembers where the Chul is, so can he make an attack?
He can make an attack, but still at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, that's fine. And first he's going to use the bonus action to heal himself, because the aura is still up.
Okay.
It's like 6 more rounds, so...
Yeah. I haven't been making Gimrick make his Constitution saving throws when he's getting hit, but he should be doing that.
Oh, right. Sorry, I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, well, I did too. So if I forget, I kind of like players to remember their own effects, but I didn't catch it either, so it's fine. Just try to remember in the future.
I kind of have this thing that if I have to remember for something for myself, I keep forgetting. But if I have to, but if someone else, I have to remember,
you're right
then
on top of it. Yeah, exactly. That's the way life goes.
That's why I usually remember what you forget and forget what I should.
That's the way life is. Okay, so he heals himself with the aura.
And then the disadvantaged attacks. I did mark disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's prone, yes.
Yeah, it is prone. So that's a miss.
So he tries again.
That's a miss.
So I'm just chopping at the water.
Yeah, he's hiding. He's prone. He's hiding, which should help you, but it's not helping somehow.
Right. So and my turn.
Okay. So round 8. Brightwing has recharged her breath. Either one of them.
In that case, Brightwing probably heard that Lordaeron didn't move away, so she's gonna try to use the line breath towards Gar and upwards. So not to hit Lordaeron, but to hit Gar.
Okay, roll a d20 in the chat window. Okay, you did not roll a 1, so I will say that you can target just Gar and do your breath weapon.
Oh, actually, she has blind sight.
Yes, but not against magical darkness. Not against my magical crit darkness.
No, not dark vision, blind sight. Is that still not count? That doesn't uses sight. That uses other senses.
Oh, it does. Blind sight, 30 feet.
Blind sight and dark vision.
Yeah, dark vision wouldn't cut it. Blind sight might cut it though. But it's a save anyway. So you know, you don't. There's no attack roll. It's just a save. So there's no disadvantage.
It's just to make sure that she doesn't target Lordaeron.
Right. Oh my god, he failed. It's about as bad as you could.
Natural 1, I see.
And he goes bye-bye. The dragon has killed the water guy that you guys made a deal with and went back on.
No, she didn't make a deal with it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
And as far as I see, we kind of didn't promise that we will keep the deal.
That's true. Okay, so it looks like only the Chul is left at this point. Does Brightwing want to do anything else?
No, she's gonna stay there, not too so close to Lordaeron, because she doesn't know when the darkness ends.
Okay.
And I do try to.
Yeah, when does it end anyway?
Somehow it doesn't work.
You can't pass it.
It's just one round of darkness.
Right, but I must have the person who I had marked that on their character, one of the mobs must be dead because I don't see it now in the combat tracker.
It was Gar.
It was Gar? Okay. And Gar's turn was, who knows when he went. Who did he go before? Does anybody remember?
I think Zook still goes before.
Okay, and then it goes away. Okay.
And I keep pressing the enter.
No, you can't. Okay. You can't end turn on an NPC. I have to do it.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
So after Zook's turn, there won't be any darkness.
So my question is, Zook still have the sea invisibility effect on because he casted it,
right,
and it's a 1 hour non-concentration.
That's to see, right, but that's to see someone who's invisible. That has nothing to do with darkness.
Yeah. But it does say the description that you can see into the ethereal plane. Does that mean that it still doesn't mean that he can see the Chul
It still
somehow?
doesn't mean that he can see this particular darkness that happened.
Okay, then he's gonna hold his action until he can see something, and then he's gonna shoot.
Okay, so you can do that now. You can take one shot at the Chul. Because it is now not dark anymore. And it's a miss. Why? Oh, because he's no. I'm going to give you that again because wait, he is prone. He has to stand up on his own. So yeah, so that's an actual. That did happen. Okay, so Megriel, go ahead.
All right, Megriel's going to cast Guiding Bolt at him again.
Okay.
Hopefully this time hit him. And she hasn't targeted. Okay.
The reason that was at disadvantage is because that's a ranged attack against a prone, but you still hit.
Okay, cool. Then let's hit him with the damage.
Whoa. He doesn't like you guys now.
I bet.
that is to say that he was enjoying your company this whole time, and now he doesn't like you. Okay, so he's going to try to do his thing. Nope, never mind. I forgot. I have to stand him up. But I'm going to punish myself as a DM for forgetting that, and I'm going to allow that to have been a miss. So I'll do his second attack.
You keep forgetting things as well, so I think you can go ahead if you want.
Well, what I am going to do, though, is because he's still grappled, I am going to do the tentacle.
You might also want to get rid of the incapacitated.
Oh, right. Thank you.
See?
See? Okay, so he...
That's something it's not me to remember.
I know, it's not you. Megriel makes her save stellarly by rolling a 20 and is not paralyzed. So, Lordaeron. I have the image of Lordaeron stepping in the water just to make sure, like when Darth Vader kills Ben Kenobi, he's just checking out the robe, like, is he really dead?
Lordaeron's gonna come over here, and I don't think her javelins reach that far, do they?
Well, you would have had. Oh, yeah. Never mind. You have 2 left, don't you?
Yeah.
I think javelins are 2060, maybe, or 2040. I guess we have to look it up.
What exactly does that mean?
So if you go to javelin, if you go to your if you click on javelin and open it up, you'll see that the range is 30, 120. So that means if your target is within 30 feet, it's just a normal attack. If it's within 31 to 120 feet, you can still do it, but it's at disadvantage. And if it's at 121 feet or more, it's impossible.
Okay.
So if you target, it looks to me like you're within 120. So yeah, you're 60 feet. So that would be an attack at disadvantage. But you could make 2 such attacks.
Yeah, she's gonna do that.
Okay. So the first one's a miss.
And then with her last one, she's going to kind of kiss it, and she's going to be like, drive it home, baby.
And she misses.
Damn it.
Shouldn't the first attack actually be technically with advantage? Oh no, the lightning guiding bolt did miss, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, Gimrick.
Gimrick starts to grin and say, "You're mine," and starts to try to chop the tulip.
Okay. That is a hit.
He still have a first level slot to use as a divine strike.
You have killed the Chul.
And as a last thing, I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate the... Actually, I have 5 bonus actions to activate, so I'm gonna use it 5 times, if you let me. Once on myself and 4 times on Zook, who would come closer anyway.
Oh, you mean the next... I see what you're saying. So through 5 turns.
The aura.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I get... unless we're still in combat.
No, you guys are not in combat. And you guys can... Lordaeron can run around and get her javelins, which assumedly if they're made of wood would be floating on the water.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And
if not, Gimrick or Brightwing can dive into the water and bring them up.
Right. And Brightwing will now bid you a fond farewell. Please call on me if you need again. I did not enjoy being mentally manipulated by the Aboleth, but hopefully shit like that won't happen in the future. And she goes away.
And it wasn't your fault, and it was an honor to fight on your side again, and thank you for your help.
And then those of you that shot arrows can roll. See if you get them back. And I will dig out some XP and or treasure here.
And what's it called? Megriel's going to say, gather around, kids. It's time to tell you a story. Let's see. And then the phone will ring.
Oh, Megriel, I always like your stories.
They're soothing, literally.
And if you, I guess you could take off the Aura of Vitality from Gimrick now because I used the.
Okay.
And of course, we're gonna go around and gather stuff. And since Gimrick still has the 30 feet of swimming speed, I can dive down as well to bring up things that kind of sunk.
Okay. So the portal has been closed. And oddly enough, there is no treasure in this area, but you guys did get a buttload of XP. 17,000.
Wow. Not even at guard or the creatures?
Well, Gar's big thing was he had drown, but he didn't have it because you guys had it. But there's no money or anything. There's no treasure partial here for this area. However, Lordaeron and Gimrick both just leveled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to take a call.
No problem. I gave you guys XP, and you guys, next time you take a long rest, you will level. So this entire dungeon has not been cleared out, obviously, but you guys have completed the mission of closing this portal. So, as far as the character and the parties is concerned, you guys are 3/4 done with your mission. The only thing left you have to do to thwart the forces of the elemental evil is close the fire portal.
Gimrick will mention that he would feel better if we actually clear this temple because who knows who else is around, and just to make sure that they don't go and wander and try to attack other villages or whatever.
Okay. If you guys wanted to, you could all go back up the waterfall here to the right into that little shack and take a long rest.
I'm quite fine with that, and we can take the quick break and check up how to level up or whatever as well.
Yeah, so the two characters can do their leveling.
Also, Zook shot 15 arrows. What to roll?
Die 15. So do you know how to do that? In the chat, you type /DIE space D15. So he gets he'll get 7 back because he gets the half or the number if it's higher. So you didn't roll half. You get 7.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll apply a rest. Long rest. So everybody's got all their hit dice and all their hit points and all their spells and everything. And then
Who got to level?
The people get to level are Gimrick and Lordaeron.
Very cool. Okay.
So that's one for each of you, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so you guys can do that. And I'll go in your characters for you and change your XP level so you guys don't have to do that.
Just take a. Or do we take the 5-10 minutes now? So
sure. Yeah, we can take we can take a break here for you guys to level your characters and whatnot and get a drink or go to the bathroom.
Awesome.
Okay.
Is it 100,000? Seems like it's more than that. Beyond first level. 12th level is... It is in fact 100,000. Wow, you only have to go 15,000? That seems... So let's see, the differences is 11,000, 14, 16, 21, and then back to 15, 15, 35. That seems fucked up. That seems like disproportionately out of whack. But it is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna put up the slides here for a minute while we're on a little bit of a break. Let's call it. Let's call the break 10 minutes. And let me go look at some stuff. I got some emails here. Let me look at some emails. Why don't I? Anybody in the chat I've been missing out on? Oh, there's Alan doing a loot. GM's got loaded dice. I see. GeoQuester. That's funny. Hey, what's up, Alan?
So I kind of feel like that Kimbrick is more like getting into fights recently and less chasing his sacred oath. So it makes more sense to take another fighter level.
Yeah, do it.
Which also gives him action surge.
Hey, Alan, if you need me to make any changes to that splash screen, I can do that as well. I just did what I thought was best. Oh, I thought I copied that from. I thought I copied it, cut and pasted it from Twitch. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I typed it and just made a mistake. Did you? Were you able to fix that? I hope you were able to fix that. All right, these guys are still working on their characters, which means I'm gonna go take a little bit of a potty break. What's up? Oops, someone's done. You did, no problem. Okay, good. Okay, guys, I see one of you is done, and while the other one's finishing up, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. How you doing, Richard?
Guess he's still not back.
Yeah, his keyboard says he's got Z's on Lordaeron, so he might have stepped away because he hasn't leveled his character yet.
I apologize. My grandmother came home and I had to help her
Oh,
inside
okay.
and all that.
No problem.
It's fine.
What are you gonna do? Another paladin or another fighter?
If it's all right, I'm gonna look through it and do it while we go. I'm gonna try and do it quickly because I'm not sure what Paladin 10 offers.
Okay, well, so you did not mean to check that you were ready to go then.
I'm ready to go. I can do stuff. I'm just gonna, while we're figuring stuff out and all that in between combat, I'll be leveling.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm gonna do fighter.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Just quickly, in the short run, Paladin 10 would give you the Aura of Courage, which means immune to fear, you and people around you, and you get closer to levels where you get extra spells, but nothing else. And Fighter 2 would give you the
Action Surge, yeah.
The Action Surge. At this level, there's there's no other differences, but if you take Paladin level and we can get another later, then you can get other abilities. So,
and I'm gonna say that the chances are this is gonna be the last time you guys level. Maybe I suppose it's conceivably possible you would level up after this, but also the other thing, by looking at the chart, I did not like how disproportionate to go to 100,000 after 85,000. That's only 15,000, whereas the previous level was like 24,000 to get there, or something like that. It's the chart's all screwed up. But I've never had a character high enough to even know about that until I looked at it. You guys ever notice that?
Never been this high level.
Yeah, exactly. But if you look at the chart of the experience points.
Yeah, but if you actually look, I don't know if it doesn't, but the printed chart, so the printed book, actually divides the level into 4 tiers. One is to level 1 to 4, then it's 5 to 10, 11 to 16, and then 17 to 20. And basically the difference is changed between these. So it's kind of a as in the 4th edition there were these 3 tiers of advancement, and this is kind of simulates that one, and that's why it's a different steepness from this point.
So what's the second tier? 5 to what?
Second, 5 to 10.
Right. Okay. So, but if you look at it, to go from 9 to 10 takes 24,000. To go from 10 to 11 takes only 21,000, and then to go from 11 to 12 takes only 15,000. That doesn't make any sense to me. So each level you go up, it takes less and less to get there. It's like fucked up.
That's actually really surprising.
And then after 12, and then it takes 20,000, and then 20,000, and then 25,000, and then 30,000, and then 30,000, 30,000. Yeah, so it kind of makes sense, right? But from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's all 12. It's all fucked up. It's like disproportionately lower. Like you guys had to get way more experience points to go from 9th to 10th level than you did to go from 10th to 11th, and then now to go to 12th is even less. It's fucked up.
Yeah, but if you probably compare it to the challenge rating and how much XP those give, it's probably balanced there that we don't even get that much XP anymore for challenges because we're so powerful that it's not giving us too many experience. So I guess it's probably got back somewhere there.
I'm going to put it on the D&D forums and ask, because somebody will have a good explanation for why the math is the way it is, but because it starts out, it's 3, then it triples, and then it kind of triples, not quite, and then then it starts getting all, so 7,500, 9,000, 11,000, 14,000, 16,000. See, it makes a lot of sense until you get up to level 10 and then it starts getting all wacky. But anyway, a discussion for a different day. So, where do you guys want to go at this point? Somebody's buying ale.
I guess like we should go to the fire portal and close that one. I'm really sad to part with Tinder Strike. It's my favorite weapon so far, but fate of the world and all that.
So we're not gonna clean up the whole dungeon first. Here.
That is entirely up to you. We can clean up the dungeon. I don't feel like it's necessary to do that. Or like we're going to get much from doing it, but we can definitely do that if you want to.
Okay, I only say, well, first of all, we're going to get back the rope that we left at the southern point there, the 10.
Okay, and you can get that.
Gimbrick will only say that at least check where the ghouls came from and ensure that there are no more there.
Where the what came from?
We had these ghouls coming out from the water.
A goose.
Ghouls.
Oh, ghouls. Okay.
There, at that, if you zoom out. And we might check whether they have a cave or whatever, and check if there's any more to get rid of, and then it's fine, but at least the undead should be taken care of.
Okay, so you guys go up there to where you fought the ghouls. And by searching around a bit, you do in fact find that there is a tunnel under the water that goes to a different area, which you can totally go there, no problem. And you find out that this is where the ghouls and the gas came from. Humanoid bones are scattered across the water's bottom. Barnacles cling to the cave walls, and piles of splintered bone crowd the caves, legends, and island. The smell of brine battles with the stench of decay. Ew. And then, but there's no treasure or anything in there, and you did in fact clear out all of the undead.
Right. So at this point, Kimric says that if you want to, we can go and finish the task at hand as well. And of course, as we go up, we remove the other rope that we left here at this other pointer.
Okay, so you get the second rope back. No problem. Everybody's able to climb up those with ease because there's nobody bothering you.
And we can walk on water, so it's basically just an added bonus.
Exactly. How long does walk on water last?
That lasted for an hour, I believe.
Oh no, it was I think 8 hours, but I think the long rest took care of. But
so yeah,
maybe I can cast it again if you want to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that you did cast it again. Okay. So whoever cast that, mark off a spot because you guys have been walking on water since you left the shack.
That makes sense. And yeah, it's 1 hour.
Okay. And everybody's effects should be correct. I took off any extra grapples or whatever. They should all be, what you guys have on there now should be right. I think it is. Okay, so you guys want to go back up and out and go to the other fire temple and tackle that, yes?
Remind me, wasn't there secret tunnels between the temples?
You guys know how to get there. You guys know how to go right to where the entrance of the fire thing is.
Okay, I mean, the fastest way we can.
Yeah, so let me just find that note here. Hold on one second. I'm just making a note that you closed the portal here.
So who hired us? How did we get onto this portal closing business? English.
At the very beginning of the adventures, the party was told, well, everyone in the world basically was told that the forces of elemental evil came together and that there was 4 different cults and that they were all trying to bring the destruction of, basically wipe out everything. And the thought at the beginning was that the cults were working in cahoots, and then as you started to go through the adventure, the it was kind of discovered that they were not necessarily working together. And here's the map here. And then sorry, what?
Sorry, I was just saying, just looking for the chance to stab each other in the back.
Kind of, yeah. So then as you guys progressed, and I realized that you guys weren't, with the initial, this game became a bastardization of people coming in and taking over characters, and now the two of you, now there's no original people left. But the going around and fighting these different elemental guys, they made a deal with the water guy. That was the first one they met. Then they killed the air person, they killed the earth person, and they killed the fire person. And then even though the fire guy's dead, the portal's still open. And so you basically have eliminated all 4 cultists, but you're not sure, because until you close the fire portal, you don't know if whatever's coming out of that portal is there or not. And then one god did get released from it was before you guys joined the game. Which one was it?
The air, I think. Yancy.
Yeah, it was the air. Yancy Ben. He has been unleashed. And you guys don't know where he is, or even if when the portal was finally closed, he somehow got sucked back into his plane. You guys don't have information about that. You don't know one way or the other. So he could be lurking around places. But so far, you haven't heard any stories of, oh, this guy showed up and destroyed everything. You haven't heard that. So if you look at the message of the day, you guys have pretty much uncovered every area except the last one where the fire node is. And I'll just tell you now because you're going there. It's called Weeping Colossus. And that's the last area that you guys will be finding, which is below the fire temple. And you guys, I don't think you guys went down to that, but you knew you got to where the entrance was, and you were like, fuck it, like we're not going there. So that's where you'll head now. Now, in between, you've rested, but you're able to go back out and go. You would be able to go back to the spire and talk to the commander there, and buy equipment or do anything. Now, I'm not sure since last time if you guys have. Let's just look. Yeah, so you guys already have all the money you have on your sheets. In the party sheet, there's Elven Chainmail, Potion of Water Healing or Water Breathing, and a +1 shield. So if any of you guys wanted that, you could. And then as far as the money you have, you do have enough. The party has 14,000 gold, so you could definitely go and try to procure a magic item or two back at the Spire if you'd like.
Yeah, that sounds like fun to me. What could we procure, do you think?
So, go ahead, Adam.
If you're going to this fire temple, anything that would give us fire resistance or immunity or something to endure fire would be a good idea, I guess.
Yeah, that is a good idea. So, basically at the Spire, they have anything of common or uncommon, basically any magic item that's, I need to find that rarity. I can't remember. Common, uncommon, rare, very rare, legendary, or something like that. They have the first 2 categories. Basically, they have a collection there that you guys could get the first 2 no problem. If you wanted something that was rare or very rare, we would have to roll to see if it's even available. But I can look up. Let me look up fire stuff and see, like Ring of Fire Protection, that kind of stuff. So there's Armor of Fire Resistance, there's Ring of Rings, there's Potions, So but I mean, any manner of, if you guys want to get weapons or armor, whatever the hell you want to get, rings, we can just check into it.
The armor, I have a plate mail +1. The resistance, I guess it wouldn't stack or something. So how would that work? Would it be also plate armor or?
So sorry, do me a favor and just re-ask me that question. I was kind of distracted.
Sorry. So Gimrick has a plate armor +1.
Right.
Armor of fire resistance, I guess it would replace the +1 with fire resistance then, if it is available in a plate armor.
You guys could, yeah, hold on. Let me check that. Right, it would, yes, it would replace it. So basically your armor class would go down by 1, but you'd have resistance to fire.
And remind me, how many rings can someone have?
Well, you can have as many rings on as you want, but you can only have 3 attuned items on your character.
Oh yeah, and I did check that I only have 2 attuned items, the belt and the cloak. So yeah. I think Gimrick would go for a ring, if possible.
Okay. A ring of fire resistance?
Yeah, that sounds...
Okay, so that is a rare item. So they might not have it. Let's find out. Let's see, rare, very rare, and the other one. So let's call that. Let's call that 10, 50, 80. Okay, so roll percentage, you got to get 80 or below. Okay, yeah, so they definitely have it. And I will tell you how much it costs. As soon as I fucking figure it out. Oh, fuck it, I'll just look it up in the book. It's faster. Dungeon Master's Guide, page 135, I think it is. 135. Is it page 135? I think it's page 135. It is page 135. 2,500. 2,500.
Yeah, I have 3,300 plus some platina, so yeah. Gimrick would like to buy one.
Okay. Go ahead and take 2,500 gold off of your sheet, and I have put on...
Done?
Or at least I
just
thought...
have to check what has Zook attuned.
You have just purchased this item.
Lovely.
And I will put that on your sheet. It somehow did not go on your sheet. What the hell? Try that again. Why isn't it letting me... Maybe I gotta do this. Okay, so I put it in the party sheet. I guess you're gonna have to take it out. I tried to put it directly on your sheet, but it wouldn't let me do it.
It actually did add the gold ring, but it's unidentified.
Oh, that's why. Oh, so you probably got 3 of them now. Or 2 of them, anyway. Yeah, so let me take it out of the sheet. All right, well, I'll just leave.
You might want to leave it party sheet because I guess Zook will go for
Yeah.
one if he has a slot.
Okay, so let me identify this. Does that identify it on your sheet? Oh, gold ring, I see, okay. Okay, so you do have it there. Zook's gonna get what now?
I'm just checking how much items has he attuned, and if he has a slot, he will probably also go for one ring.
Okay. And what about Richard, your characters?
I would really like to see if they have Dagger of Venom, which is a rare weapon.
Okay, let me look. Dagger of Venom. Go ahead and roll percentage dice. You have to get 80 or below.
Okay, give me just a sec. And that's with a D10, right?
No, you right click the D10 and choose the percentage.
Like that, right?
I see. Yeah. So they do have it. 2,500.
Okay, can we afford that?
I don't know. Look at your sheet.
Right. Sorry.
This is your. That's what you're looking at.
Okay, we're looking at 2,500 gold pieces.
Right.
Okay. What if... Wait, have we already done that? We had to have already done that, yeah. We already sold the magic maul that I was using, right?
Yes, but we have an Elven chain and a +1 shield that we can offer.
I would appreciate it if we could sell at least one of those things to help me achieve the price of this weapon. I'm at 1681 GP right now. And it costs how much again?
2,500.
Okay.
The commanders tells you that if you'll give them the Elven chain, they'll gladly make up the difference. If you give him all your gold and the Elven chain, he'll give you the dagger.
If the rest of the party is okay with that, then I am.
Zook and Gimbrick is fine with it.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And yeah, Zook wants to go for a ring of fire resistance. And also, is there any belt that could hold potions and or scrolls that would be in his reach?
Stand by. Both the who just bought the dagger? I've already forgotten. Megriel?
Lordaeron did.
Lordaeron. Okay, so Lordaeron can zero out his gold, her gold. Zoot can take off 2,500, and both the ring of fire resistance and the dagger are in the party sheet. And I will now find out the answer to the question about the belt.
Holy balls, Megriel has a lot of money.
Zook too. He has 2,000 more gold left and 79 platinum, which is another 790 gold.
Megriel has 5,000 gold.
Yeah, Zook has the 2,000 after spending 25,000.
Wow.
2,500.
Nice. Whoopsie, that's not what I meant to do.
There's no belt that will allow you to do what you want, but there is a you could get a bag of holding and fasten it to your belt. And it
technically, bringing out the potion and drinking it is the same bonus action. So it's more like a fluff that he's actually have it in belts. I don't want to have it more advantage to take it faster than it would from the thing. It's just to, because if you look at Zook's inventory, it's everything in one mess, and I try to get them out. And
right. I mean, you can, the mechanics of the game is that if you're going to drink a potion, it just takes an action. So it doesn't matter if it's in your backpack or on your belt or whatever. It's the same. You're just able to do it.
It's a bonus action to use an item.
No, to administer or drink a potion is a full action. It says that in the book. As a matter of fact, I think it's in the description of healing potion. Drinking or administering a potion takes an action. It says it right in the potion.
Okay, fine. So it's basically just to give. I mean,
and the reason I think the reason they did that is because most people are not walking around carrying a potion in their hand. It's in your backpack. So to drink a potion is you have to go into your backpack, get it out, and drink it, or pull it off your belt, or wherever the hell you have it. So that's why it's an action rather than a bonus action. But also, you're tilting your head back and swallowing several times, and wherever the hell has to happen. Okay, so Dagger of Venom is still on the party sheet.
Right, sorry, I'll get that out right now. I was just looking for something from Egriel. If you would like, I can, or if it's okay with you, I can look and then maybe message you about it as we continue.
I'm not necessarily in that much of a hurry. I mean, I guess what you're saying is you'd rather take the time to look it over rather than make a snap decision, right? I mean, I guess that's fine. I would rather not, but if that's what you want to do, I won't stop you. I'll say that's okay.
Okay, I will try to find something quickly, and then I just won't make a big deal about it.
No. But when you do, we'll just handle it. We'll do the money, and I'll grab the item out of the Dungeon Master's Guide, and we'll just do it. So just let me know when that happens. So, but does anybody else want anything else besides the one that Megrel is going to be looking for?
Lordaeron's good.
How much would a bag of holding be?
$250.
Yeah, I skip on that now. Actually, how many healing potions do we have together in the party?
I'll tell you. Party has 4 potions of healing, 2 potions of greater healing.
Do we want some more?
Our side is good. It's up to you.
You guys can buy more if you want.
Or, yeah, a quick question. Is there anything like a potion of ice breath? I mean, I've heard of potion of fire breath, but is there something for ice breath that would probably better against fire than fire?
It doesn't appear so. I typed in the word breath, and the only things that came up were the potion of fire breath, and then water breathing stuff, but no ice breath or cold breath or anything.
Okay. Megriel would like to buy to see if they have a Ring of Resistance, to see if a fire resistance.
Okay, roll a percentage. You got to get an 80 or below.
Okay.
They do not.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
They, as a matter of fact, have no more rings. They had 2 rings of fire resistance, I believe, and then now they're out of rings.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
While I was ordering Zook's items, I accidentally deleted a headband of intellect with a backspace. I don't know how that happened. I was just organizing where it was put.
So
location.
you, I'm sorry, I didn't get any of that. You deleted something? I didn't hear what you said.
So, sorry, Zook had a headband of intellect, and I'm organizing, so I'm filling out the location, and I did press backspace on the location to put it somewhere else, and it somehow deleted the item.
Headband of intellect?
Yeah, that's why he has an intelligence of 19.
Okay, I added it to your sheet.
Could you please identify it for me?
Ah, crap. What's it called?
Headband.
Thank
you.
And Megriel would like to see if they have a Spellguard shield, which is very rare. Very rare.
Roll a percentile dice. You got to get 50 or below.
Good luck, Megriel.
Ooh. They do indeed have a Spellguard shield. However, it's 25,000.
Oh, crap. Okay. She definitely can't afford
Yeah,
that.
anything that's very rare or ultra rare or whatever is going to be way more than you guys even have money for. So rare is going to be the top. Although they do have a shiny one waiting for you if you ever can pay for it.
Okay.
Is it possible that they have a +2 glaive? And if they have, how much would be the price difference between my +1 and the +2?
If you give them your +1 glaive, they will give you... Oh, sorry. Roll a percentile dice. Gotta get 80 or below. Yeah, I guess that's a below. They will give it to you in including trading in your +1 for 2,000.
How much would the +1 shield count in? So if I give the glaive +1, shield +1, how much would I have to pay on top of that?
The +1 shield is 250. So it'd be 2250 in gold to get both.
No. We have the shield as a party sheet, and I want to trade in the glaive.
Oh,
and
you're
the shield
trading in.
the
Oh,
+2.
They'll knock off 250 for the shield. So it would
So
be
then-
1750 to get to trade in the shield and get the. How much gold do you have?
I have 800 plus about 700 from Platina.
So you have 1500 basically.
Yeah, and Zook could lend me some.
Okay, the commander, based on who you are and the fact that they made a deal already, and they like you guys, if for all your gold and platinum, basically for all your money and the +1 shield, he will give you a glaive +2.
Right, and then Zook will give me 10 Platina just so I'm not, you know.
That's a side deal. That's fine. Okay, so the glaive is in the.
Thank you.
And then just get rid of all your money except for 10 platinum.
I did 100 gold because that's 10 platinum.
That's fine, but get rid of your silver, copper, electrum. They want
those as well. Okay.
Yeah, they want to take it all.
What about Shield of Missile Attraction? It's a rare. I'll roll percentage.
Okay, that
I'm not sure you want that.
That has a curse on it. That has a negative. I'll read it to you.
Basically, it'll turn me into a tank against ranged attacks.
And a magnet for ranged attacks, which means Zook will hate you.
That's what it looks like. This shield is cursed. Attuning to it curses you until you are targeted by the remove curse spell or similar magic. Removing the shield fails to end the curse on you. Whenever a ranged attack is made against a target within 10 feet of you, the curse causes you to become the target instead. So anybody.
Oh, so that even includes my party's ranged attacks.
It doesn't matter who's attacking. It matters who the target is, and if that target is within 10 feet of you, it's you.
Okay.
But then, having said that, you get the benefit.
Yeah, and that also being said, Megriel is a ranged person. Even her weapon attacks are ranged, so I could just stick by a teammate and they wouldn't be hit by ranged attacks. Or we could just, cure the curse.
Yeah.
So if we're all right with that, then...
Think about this, then Zook wouldn't be able to target anyone near Megriel.
Right, which is why I said she would have to play near a teammate.
And then if all the creatures go close to Megriel, then Zook can't do anything because all the creatures can't be targeted by him at all.
Well, before we have this discussion, go ahead and roll the percentage dice to see if they even have it. Yeah, they do. It would be 2,500.
Okay. I'm gonna look and see if there's something else that would benefit more.
Okay.
Not trying to take a long time. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Well, it's part of the game, man. It's like leveling up and doing other stuff. It doesn't have to be combat all 100% of the time. It's part of the show.
Quick question, the glaive bot, shouldn't that also get the +2?
Yeah, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does actually, yeah. It just wasn't called glaive +1 before.
Yeah.
And I guess Zook buys up the ammo. He has a total of 30 now, and he buys up to 50. So that's 20 more.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, anything, any arrows or bolts or javelins, or as a matter of fact, any other mundane equipment that you guys want to get or replenish, you can do that here now. That's fine. Before you head out on your final mission. Now, when I say final, do I mean the last mission you have, or do I mean it's final because you're all going to die?
Right, I was worried about.
It's the final
Countdown.
mission.
I was right there with you. Oh, I've been missing out on the chat.
Gimrick has a key in his inventory. What is that for?
That was to open up one of the gates on one of the things that you guys have long since passed. You can probably just get rid of it.
No, it's fine. It's there, but...
For your reading pleasure.
I don't know if you watch Critical Role. They've been playing for a while, and now one of the characters just checked what's in their bag of holding. And the items they had included things like a severed elf hand and a shitload of crap.
Yeah.
And it was so hilarious to just listen and how they said that what's there, and this was, oh, jeez.
Yeah. Like, why are we carrying this bullshit around?
We have some mushrooms as well.
Those actually do have powers. If they're the ones I'm thinking of, they do. But I can't remember.
What do they do?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. That's a good question.
Well,
I think
Zook,
I can't remember.
has listed Ember, Potion of Heroism, Spotted Long, Pale Lavender Healing.
Yeah, there might be a note about the mushrooms. No, there might have used to be a note about that, but yeah, Tom when Tom was playing Zook, he had the mushrooms, and I don't think they did certain things, but I don't think they did anything that you guys would find useful at this point. I can't really remember. It's just in my mind. I'm like, yeah, that if those go away, it's not going to affect anybody.
Quick question, how do we add the Ring of Fire resistance effect to us?
It would look like Zook's Belt of Dwarven Kind, resist poison, so you would just put Ring of Fire, resist fire. Or Ring of Fire resistance or whatever. You just kind of make it the same way.
Okay.
So you guys,
Okay.
You guys make your way back to the Temple of the Eternal Flame, and you go down to the Fane of the Eye, where you recognize, you've been before, and you go and you find this magical disc that you may have ridden once before up and down.
Can I
Go ahead.
last thing. Can I roll for a belt of hill giant strength?
Let's see. Hold on.
Gimrick had one made himself, for himself.
You can roll to see if they have it. They do. 2,500.
Okay, that is what I will get.
Who's that, Gimrick?
That is Meg.
Megriel. Yeah, I can't keep you guys as characters.
How many things have Megriel
attuned?
Not attuned, that's the word, yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I want you guys to go through your inventories and put, I might have to identify that belt that I just sent to you.
I made a note, in the notes section I listed all the attuned items for Gimrick and Zook.
I'd rather have you guys on your inventory itself put ATT dash capital. I'll put it in the chat exactly the way I want it. I want to see that in your inventory on each of the items, because then what it'll do is it'll alphabetize it hopefully at the top of your list. I know that some of you might have actually wrote like, oh, this is in my backpack, this is in my hand, this is on my belt, and that's going to screw that up. But I'd like to be able to quickly go to your inventory and see, okay, here's the items that they have that are attuned. And so I'd like you guys to go through each of your items. I mean, obviously you're going to know candle, that's not, but anything that you think might require an attunement, I want you to check and see if that's true. And then if so, make that note so that I see when I go to your inventory on your character sheet, I can get a quick glance of what you guys have. So what did I just give Megriel? I just gave her the belt, right?
Yeah, and it's listed as a thick leather belt.
Okay, so let me change that. Thick leather belt. Ah, there we go. So what I'm talking about, Richard, is ATT dash actually before the name. So it should say ATT dash Dwarven Thrower in the actual name of the item,
okay.
not in the location.
Okay. I will fix that. I'm going to mark ATT dash on both Dwarven Throwers, but it's still the same item. It's just listed as thrown and not thrown.
In your inventory, it should only list it once anyway.
Nope, it's listed twice. One is thrown and one in parentheses as well. One in parentheses that says thrown, one in parentheses that says not thrown, but it's only one item.
Yeah, I don't know why it's done that way. That's fine. I'll take a look at it. Just go ahead and continue, and I'll take a look at that myself.
Okay.
God damn this fucking interface.
Oh God.
Did I hear an aggressive cat saying meow?
No, you didn't hear someone saying meow. You heard someone saying down. So is it possible to be unattuned? Because I see that I have here Iron Fang and Warhammer +1. Is it possible to be unattuned to those two things?
Yeah.
Because I'm not using them anyways.
If it's not cursed, you can stop the attunement.
Okay, yeah, neither of those are cursed.
That's what you think.
That's what I know because Megreal never would have taken the actual player of Megreal never took a cursed item.
So what I want you to do in that case is, if you have 5 attuned items, I want you to mark them all with the ATT, even though they're not attuned. I do that
Okay.
I do that for a reason, so that I can go to your character sheet and go, okay, here's what we're dealing with, and then I'll take care of how to mark it if you're not attuning it. You follow me?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I want to know how many attunable items you have on your sheet.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Oh, right. I have to do Lordorans. My bad. +2 dagger is an attunement item, right?
If you want to know the answer to that, you look at the item itself, and it'll tell you whether it requires attunement.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry,
Usually
I'm still a
simple
noob in
plus
many
2
ways.
weapons are not attuned.
Okay. Then I need to fix that on her sheet too. Jesus Christ.
Just for the update, Zook changes his weapon bonds. He has the +1 crossbow and the Dragon Slayer short sword as bonded, instead of the 2 crossbows before.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how. Hold on.
Okay, the Bat of Dwarvenkind also kind of disappeared from Zook's inventory somewhere.
The what disappeared?
The Bat of Dwarvenkind.
Okay. Okay, I put it on there.
Thank you.
So I don't want you guys to hurry, but I did make a thing in the chat to vote when you're done with your equipment. But I only did that so that you guys could let me know when you're done. I don't want you to hurry. Oh, wow, you both are done. Okay, well, that settles that. So now let me take a look. So we'll start with Lordaeron, who has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attunable items. Which ones are attuned?
So currently I have Armor Resistance, Luckstone, and Tinder Strike attuned. Weird Tank and Dagger are not attuned. My plan is, what I would like to do, is unattune to the Luckstone, and until after I get rid of Tinder Strike and close the portal, and then I'll reattune to it. That way I can attune to the Dagger of Venom.
Attune to it is usually taken during the short rest.
Yeah. Okay, so I heard what you said, and then you said more, and I wasn't prepared for you to say more. So cover for me again which 3 items are currently attuned.
Right, sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize. It's just that I wasn't ready for you to continue after you told me, you know, give me that whole big explanation. So I wanted to hear your explanation so that I could prepare for it later. But so it's not anything you have to apologize for. It's just I need you to say it again, just the 3 items.
Plate Armor of Fire Resistance, Stone of Good Luck, and Tinder Strike.
Okay, cool. Okay, and so you see what I'm doing just to be able to know for myself like what the hell's going on without having to ask you.
Yeah. Would you like me to do that to Lordaeron?
Yes, please.
Okay.
No, I just did it to Lordaeron.
I meant Megriel.
No, I want to do it so that I have it in my mind. I want you to tell me, and then I want to do it. So Belt of Giant Strength, and what else?
Dwarven Thrower, and the Crown of Basilmir.
Okay, what the hell does that amulet do?
It's basically just my holy symbol. I looked at it. I'm like, that's got to be an attunement item. And nope, no magical effects. It's just my focus.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, so you're not using... Oh yeah, and then Dwarven Thrower Throne. I gotta check that out on your actions. I'm hoping this doesn't... Alright, I'm gonna try something. If it screws it up, we'll fix it.
Yeah, I mean, if it takes it out, I could always just code the throne. I mean, it's really not difficult.
No, yeah, but I don't like it when character sheets have to have extra, and I'm sure that we made that, or I did, I'm sure that happened, but I want to see what happens if I take it out. Okay, yeah, it does screw up the thing. Okay, so we're going to put that back.
Can't you just... Well, the Dwarven Tower is separate because the throne range damage should add extra, right?
No,
extra damage.
The reason it's in the inventory twice, I have not found a way around this, but I've always had to, when you put a weapon in inventory, it automatically adds it to your actions, right? Now, in the case of a dagger or whatever, it'll add the throne property, you know, it'll put it in there twice. But with something that sometimes it doesn't do that. And so the only way that you can automatically have it be on your actions tab without having to create the attack and the damage by itself is to add it to your inventory as a separate item. Therefore, it adds it to your actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't found a way to get around that. And now that I've even put it back in, I have to go recode it anyway because it's not done right. But I haven't found a way around. That's one thing I don't like about Fantasy Grounds is that it doesn't automatically add items that should have the throne property or the. Well, hold on, that's the thing. Maybe the properties aren't right. Type weapon Warhammer. Oh, that's why. It's because it doesn't have the
throne property.
The throne property. See, I bet if it had the throne. Okay, hold on. We're doing experiments here, guys, because that's going to really make my life nice if that's what happens. So I'm going to take out. Dwarven Thrower Throne. And now, so then in Megriel's actions right now, she should have no. Yeah, there's no. Okay, it's not there. Okay, so now I'm going to change the properties. What's up? Properties. So I know throne is a property. Is melee a property? We're gonna find out.
Actually, if you check the Javelin in Gimbrick's inventory, it only has throne and the range property. I guess if it's throne, it also adds the melee.
Okay, so I'll try that first.
And it has the range in parentheses.
So what? Yeah, I gotta see. Who is this you're talking about? Gimbrick?
That's what's in properties. I wrote it in the chat.
Oh, okay. So, and a Warhammer, yeah, first of all, okay, so see, this is a lot of bullshit. But the thing is, once you do this, even though you guys are probably going to, next week, I think will probably be the last time we have this campaign, but because you guys are almost done. But,
yeah, but I might encounter it later in my campaign.
Yeah, well, and the cool thing about these effects is once you build them and once you learn how to do this, you'll only have to do that shit once. And I like to learn how to do these things, so because I'm not sure.
I'm just quick question. Shouldn't actually you edit the other one because that looks like it came from the book, and the other one is just the throne one is just a copy.
Yeah, no. But I'm still doing stuff back here that you're not aware I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm looking stuff up to make sure that I have things right. Like what I have to do is go to the equipment list and look up hammer and make sure that the range, I got to get that right because it's not the same as the what you showed me. Yeah, so it's 2060, 20. So light throne it should be for the whatever that thing's called, Dwarven Thrower. Okay, so all right, so I've put in light throne, range 2060. Now, if things work the way they're supposed to, I'm going to drag that onto his inventory, and it's going to show up twice on his actions tab. which it totally does.
Yay!
Except for that I gave it to Gimrick instead of fuck. Oh my god. Well, at least it works. Okay, let me take it back from Gimrick and give it to the right guy. Jesus Christ.
Think the damage code might be strange because for me it shows just 5.
Yeah, it's going to be... I can't even find this fucking thing now. Oh, it should be at the top under ATT, duh. Okay, let me close. I had Gimrick open to look at him, and then I drug it on the wrong.
No, it's fine. I saw what I needed to.
Okay, so now, here's the good thing. We can get rid of... I can't tell you how many of my characters have the double weapon on their inventory because I didn't figure this out till today. So I'm glad this came up, guys, because now also, any character in the future, I can go fix it.
Since it deals more damage when thrown, should you also add the damage?
No, because that's an effect. If you look on
damage.
If you look on Megriel's in the combat tracker, that's what's there.
Oh, because I thought there is this. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, if you code it in the weapon's own damage, wouldn't that automatically happen?
Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. Yeah, damage is not coded in there. Yeah, the damage. So the damage and the type wasn't coded in this magic item. I don't know why they don't do that, but that seems like a mistake. As a matter of fact, let me make a note about that.
And should I add the similar type-based damage to Zook's Dragon Slayer short sword?
Stand by. I'm typing, so I'm not listening to you. Okay, so just hold that question for a second. Report magic item, damage, and properties for weapon not coded. Example, Dwarven Thrower. Okay. Okay, sorry, go ahead. Say that again.
So as Megriel has the EFT type giant damage 1d8 ranged, shouldn't the Zook's Dragon Slayer short sword have the similar for dragons?
Yeah, I guess so. I have never looked at it, so but it seems it should.
It's the description of the item says that dragons take an extra 3d6 damage.
Oh, then it should definitely have that. Yeah, is dragon a type?
It says for the purpose of this weapon, dragon refers to any creature with the dragon type, including dragon turtles and wyverns.
Okay, so dragon is a type.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't have all the types memorized, is what I'm saying. There's beast, there's undead, there's construct, there's giant, so I was wondering, is dragon, the word dragon itself, is that a type? And I think it is. So you would code it the same way that Megriel has hers, and it would say flame sword, whatever that sword is, or whatever the weapon is, and then damage 3d8 whatever the extra damage. You'd have to. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm tripping over my words, but you get what I'm saying, right? Or do you not?
You can just look at the.
Okay, so I'll so I'm in the middle of something, so that I get crazy when I'm yeah. So just please remind me to I'll forget that if you don't remind me. But let me finish with Megriel before I get crazy here.
Of course.
Okay, because
that's the code.
No, yeah, he sees the code on the combat tracker, but he's trying to decide how to code it for his thing, so it's all different.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so let me redo. I have to take it off again and then recode it. Oh no, I did 1d8 bludgeoning. Okay, so now, wait, is the Dwarven Thrower? Oh god damn it! You gain a +3 bonus, blah blah blah. Oh wow, the bonus isn't even in there. Wow, this thing was all fucked up somehow. Okay, +3. It deals an extra d8 damage, or 2d8 damage. Right. Okay, so that's in the effect. So this is just a 1d8 damage. This hammer. Okay, good. Here we go. I think this is gonna work now. Right. Okay, so it's +9, 1d8 +5. That's what it was before, right?
For
Megriel?
I honestly don't.
Yeah, I knew it was a +9 for sure, so I know it's right. And then if you when you use it, it's going to do 2d8, and it's going to do 3d8 if it's a giant, because you got the effect. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so what's the next thing on the list? Adam, what did you say again now?
If you can check how to add this versus dragon damage for the Dragon Slayer short sword for Zook.
Oh yeah, for Zook, okay.
Although if it doesn't come up, then we can forget it properly, I guess.
Oh, but I would like to. I don't consider any of this crap a waste of time, because it teaches me how to do it forever, right? I mean, all you have to do is learn how to do this once, and then you've got that knowledge for the rest of the time you ever use Fantasy Grounds, which is what I like.
Right, it's the last item in his inventory.
Last item, a short sword dragon. Okay. So +1. Whoops, what happened?
So I actually added the extra damage into the action itself instead of the item.
Okay, so when you hit this, when you hit a dragon with this weapon, the dragon takes an extra 3d6 type damage of the weapon's type. For the purpose of this weapon, dragon refer to any creature with the dragon type, including dragon, turtles, and wyverns. Okay, so right, so let me just look up something here real quick.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? I never know what link I'm looking at. Dragon. Okay, so dragon is in fact a keyword. So what would happen is,
I mean, I edited the properties for the action for this weapon.
Right, that's what I'm going to look at. So Dragon Slayer. Yeah, that does not work.
Okay.
Yeah, you basically you have to take exactly what you have there, copy and paste that, and make it an effect on your character sheet. Make it a power as an effect rather than in the thing. And make it 0 rounds or whatever, so that it's permanent, and you always have that on your character. Now here's the thing that's a problem with that. If you're attacking, and it's the same problem Megriel has, and I have not been keeping track of this because Susie kept strict track of this herself when she did it, but you're adding an effect to your character that is permanent, and it doesn't understand that you're attacking with anything in particular. So Susie always used the Dwarven Thrower. She never ever used any other weapon, no matter what, and therefore that effect was always okay. But if you have that effect on your character and you attack with a dagger or a crossbow or anything else, it's going to still do it, which is not correct. So if your character is always going to attack with, say, for example, Dwarven Thrower, you can just leave it as a permanent thing. If they're going to be if they're going to switch out this and switch out that and do this and do that, you need to make it a one roll action thing and apply it each time you use the weapon. So that goes.
what Susie has on here, she has the permanent effect, and then she has the remove permanent effect, so that she can switch back and forth if she needs to.
Right. And so Zook can do that same thing. And I'll even help Zook with that right now.
Question: are you sure that not gonna work? I mean, I did the reroll 2 for the weapon grave for Gimrick, and it's working fine from there.
It works in the damage properties?
If you look at the action for the glaives for Gimrick.
Who just friggin' healed? What the fuck? You just damaged everybody.
Targeted.
Okay, what were you trying to do there?
I was just looking to see if the effect was in effect. I didn't realize she had anybody targeted.
You know, that hurt.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so I got distracted. Adam, start over. What were you saying?
So what I'm saying is, for Gimrick, he has the reroll 2 because of his great weapon fighting ability.
Right.
And I added that to the property of the weapon actions.
That's where it goes.
And it does work. So this if TT damage wouldn't work there at all?
No, I don't believe so. You can try it, but I don't think it works. So
actually,
let me.
Could we just quickly try it? Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get a dragon. Hold on.
Just use Brightwing.
Okay, so there's a young red dragon in the combat tracker. So try that on him.
Could you target it for me then, please?
Go ahead. I'll be very surprised if this works. And if it does, it's a fucking awesome thing. But it's gonna surprise me big time if it works. So you roll damage against a giant, and you have in the weapon itself
against the dragon.
Dragon Slayer. Oh wait, where is that weapon? Oh, I'm looking at Gimrick. Yeah. Oh, this is Zook. God damn it.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. If type dragon damage, right? So you have that in the properties, and it doesn't recognize that, so that does not work. And I didn't think it would.
Can I try it without EFT, without the IFT, just to see if?
What do you mean? You want to try it without the attack in there?
Yeah. No, it's just without the.
Oh yeah, no. See, it doesn't work. It doesn't.
Still, yeah.
You can't do it. Because properties, that is not a property. That is an effect. That's why it doesn't work.
Okay.
So now what you have to do is, did you build the effect already? Oh, I see that you, yeah.
Similar one, so it's there.
So, we're gonna change that. It's not gonna be a damage effect. It's gonna be. Because you're saying it's damage. We got to get rid of that. It can't be a damage. It's got to be.
It was already built like that before, so.
No, but you right now under Dragon Slayer, you're editing a damage property, and it's not a damage property; it's an effect.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that effect was added by the previous player like that. But I know that I need to add an effect instead of a damage.
Right. So, but I saw you editing it. I saw you type magic and piercing or whatever there, and I was wondering why you were doing that.
I just added a piercing because it should be the same type, but yeah.
No, but you're going to have to take off the damage. That whole effect that you just edited is coming off. It's going away. Because the one you just put there is the only one that's going to be there. You follow me?
I know, I was just adding first and then deleting the other.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it. Okay. So now, let's do this.
And the targeting should be myself, I guess?
Yes.
And since he barely uses it, I gonna just do the expand with roll, and then I will add it before the roll anytime he want to use it.
Okay, you can do that, or another option. Well, okay, yeah, I was building. Oh, this one doesn't say magic. Damn it! You must have changed that after I copied it. Because if you have an effect built that says remove : and then exactly what's in the other effect, you as a player can remove that effect off the combat tracker. That's an extension that's installed.
Oh, I see.
The only problem is it has to be exact. So you wouldn't need that. You wouldn't need the remove effect if you are in fact going to use the roll on the first one. So what's coded in there now won't work, because if you code it the way it's supposed to be, which is exactly the same as the other one, you would be removing something that's going to remove itself because you have roll in there. But if you want to do it the other way without roll, or if you want to build a second one so that you have one with roll and one without roll, this way what that allows you to do, just to make it easier for yourself, is if you're going to attack over and over and over and over with that thing for like a combat or an encounter, you don't want to have to click that goddamn thing every single time you attack. You can just leave it on your character for the encounter and then take it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but why I thought that this might be the better, because Zook is usually shooting and barely using the short sword, and even then we're probably not attacking dragons usually, so that's why it's gonna be the least.
Okay, so oh my fucking god! All right, I'll rebuild it since I just erased it.
No, don't worry, I can rebuild it and we can continue meanwhile.
Fuck, well, you can at least oh, you didn't have it in the combat tracker, did you? Damn it. Okay, sorry, but yeah, so just rebuild it the way you know how to do it and we'll move on. Okay, my bad. I clicked the wrong button. That's the one thing there's no Control Z for when you erase an effect, unfortunately. Okay, so where are we? Everybody has their magic items. Everybody has their effects. Everybody has their proper... Oh, I hadn't finished going through what I was looking at. Okay, so I did Lordaeron. And Megriel, I did, I guess. Megriel just has Lost Crown and the Dwarven Thrower attuned, and the Belt of Hill Giant Strength, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, so... Not Iron Fang, okay. And on Zook... He only has 3, so... That's good. And on Gimrick... He is... I'm assuming not attuning the Ring of Swimming.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so I'm put asterisks next to the ones that you have currently attuned, so that that's how I keep track of it. Okay, I think we're ready. Holy crap. Okay, so you guys, any other questions? Anything got screwed up with you guys about any of that? I'll take the dragon away.
I just have to set up my venom effect for my dagger.
Okay.
You didn't mark Zook's 3 items, but he only has 3 tunable anyway.
Right. I didn't mark him because he only has 3.
Okay.
Okay. Do you need help with that, Richard, at all, or are you gonna just do it?
I think I'll be good.
Okay. So you guys go and you travel to the place that you knew and go down through the fan of the eye. I already said that. And you come down the disc into the volcanic shaft. And I will share a map with you. This is a hot area that you guys are coming into. And your characters, based on experience, would know you do not want to step in this lava.
Sorry, I don't see anything yet.
No, but I'm going to show you. I'm just giving you, I'm just preparing you. I'm going to share the map after I read this. The natural walls of the shaft widen near the base. Heat and light radiate from a bubbling lake of lava that covers most of the floor. Lava flows through an exit to the northeast. Stone passages open to the northeast, west, and south. So you guys are all on this platform that has just descended from above. And there are people here. And let me just, there's one more thing in the middle of the, I guess, okay, so it's not depicted. 1 second. Cause pillars, what? A creature.
Are you sure that's what you wanted to do?
Why is that not working?
You just poisoned Magriel.
It is working. You applied.
I understand.
What do you? That's what I mean when I tell you, I ask you if you need help. If you're not exactly sure how to do something, you should probably have me help you with it. So what are you?
It wasn't until I got to this very point, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
What are you trying to?
I'm trying to add. I got the effects on the effect table for poisoned. Trying to add that to the effect of the venom blade. I have the effect action set up, but for some reason it's not pasting into it or something.
Okay, so where on your character sheet? I'm looking at Magriel right now. Is it Magriel?
No, it's Lordaeron, and it's down on powers, and it's called Venom.
Okay, so let me look at the correct character sheet. That might help to start. Okay, so powers Venom. Okay, so they roll a DC Con 15 check. If they fail that, they take 2d poison, and they are poisoned for 1 minute. Is that right?
Yes.
What's the name of that weapon again?
Venom Blade, I believe. Let me scroll up.
Dagger of Venom?
Dagger of Venom, there we go.
Okay, that should be right, because now...
So you just type in poisoned?
Yeah, I typed in the title of the thing so that when the DM looks at the combat tracker and it says poisoned only, rather than that, it'll say Dagger of Venom, and I can be like, oh, that's why that's on there. I like everything to have a label so that I know why it happened.
Makes sense.
So let me take off the ones that you did to yourself.
But if I were just making, if I were just looking for the poison effect, all I'd have to do is type in poisoned, and because you have it in your effects table, it automatically does it?
No. There's two different things that we're talking about here. The effect of poisoned can be taken out of the effects thing. Like if you go open up the effects thing.
Right.
You can, I don't know if the DM can do that or not. Or I mean, sorry, a player. Can you drag poisoned or any condition onto Megriel from that list, from the effects thing?
Well, they got onto Megriel just because I.
No. I'm asking you. I'm asking you specifically a different question. Can you take one of those effects from the effects conditions and drag it and put it on yourself on the combat tracker? Do you have the power to do that as a player?
If I... Oh, wait, yeah, I have the map here. Let me try it, sorry.
No. Okay, so stop. What I want you to do... Okay, how
yes,
did you...
I can.
Okay, so you can do that. Okay, so I just wondered. That's just a question I needed to have answered. Okay, but what's happening is, in your power, you're going to stab somebody with that knife, then you're going to cast... Then you're going to see if they pass their save, right, the DC Con 15. And if they don't, you're going to apply damage and apply the effect of poison, which is going to last for 1 minute, right?
Right.
But when you do it, rather than just dragging poisoned out of the thing, you're going to use that effect so that in the combat tracker, it will now in fact say poisoned, but by virtue of the fact that it's the Dagger of Venom, and then I'll be able to look at that and go, oh, that's why that's there.
I understand that, but how does that convey... Like, does that automatically do the damage for poisoned, or I'm so confused about that?
No, okay, well, I just went through it, so I'll go through it again. So you're going to attack with the dagger. If you hit, and it's poison, you rub the lotion on it, or whatever the hell you have to do. There's an action. I don't know what has to happen, but you do that, right? So now this thing is dripping with poison. So you stab a guy. If you hit...
I think you released the push to speak button.
You guys can't hear me?
We can now.
Okay. So I'll go through it again. So you stab a guy with that, you've already lotioned it up or whatever that, you have to take a turn to rub the venom on it, right?
Right.
That's an action. So after you've done that, and then you can run around stabbing people, when you stab somebody and hit, you then go to this thing and you cast the save, like that.
Right.
And then you apply the damage, like that. And then you apply the effect to the target, and they will show that they are poisoned for 1 minute. That's how that works.
No, I got all that. What I'm asking is, when you are creating an effect, how do you get it? What are the English words? How do you apply the poison? I get that, I would literally, at this point, I would press the button if they failed their save, yada yada. But when you're coding it, how do you code poison?
So the poisoned effect is a built-in effect, and it's part of the
No, I think we're confused. We're both hearing what he's saying, but we're both thinking he means something else. Are you asking me, how does the player character apply the poison to the weapon?
No, what I'm asking is, when you code it, if you're coding in effects, all you have to do type in poisoned, and then in this case dagger of venom : poisoned, but is all that you have to do type in poisoned, and because that's an effect on the effect table, it'll automatically do the ticking damage each round?
No. Okay. I don't. I guess I'm missing. I have to go read this weapon again. So stand by while I read this, because you're asking me something that doesn't make sense to me. So let me just read it.
I think I have. May I? Sorry. The poisoned condition doesn't do automatic damage every turn. It grants disadvantage on saving throws and checks.
Okay,
right.
But so does that work automatically?
So the poisoned condition is completely separate and apart, and not in any way related to poison damage. They're completely separate things.
Okay.
So poison damage is just poison. It's like saying I take 2d10 poison rather than I take 2d10 lightning or 2d10 thunder or 2d10 slashing or whatever, right? It's just a damage type. Now the poisoned condition itself makes things happen to the character, like they have disadvantage on attacks or whatever the hell it is, right? So that poisoned condition applied as this effect will apply will automatically make that character do what he's supposed to do. But the poisoned condition, again, does not have damage associated with it. They're separate things.
Okay. I understand that now, but what I've been asking is, all you had to do, is it true that all you had to do was type in poisoned, and somehow, maybe because poisoned is an effect on the table, it automatically recognizes that, so whenever I press the effect button when I have someone targeted, it'll do the appropriate stuff instead of just having the word poisoned and this does not compute to a computer or whatever? Does that make sense?
No, absolutely not. I have no idea what you're asking me. I'm afraid I just don't. I don't.
Okay.
Well, Adam, if you could. I know you think it helps to have three people in a conversation, but it doesn't help me. So let me just talk to Richard, please. So Richard, what I heard you say. Let me paraphrase to make sure I understand what you're saying. You said if I just type in the word poisoned as an effect, does that automatically do anything? And I don't know what you mean, because where are you typing that?
What I mean is when you are coding, like when you're creating an ability and you want it to have an effect, so you click add action, add effect, and then you're typing in the effect. Is all you have to do is all that you have to type? Is it true that all that you have to type is poisoned, and it will automatically do whatever poison does?
Yes.
Or do you have to? Okay.
Yeah. And if I wasn't a fastidious, mentally insane DM, all you would have to do is type poisoned, and it would work. I have to have dagger of venom : space poisoned there for me, so that I know what the hell's going on. But the answer to your question is yes. All you would have to do is type the word poisoned.
And does that work because literally the exact same letters in that same way are on the effect table? Does it correspond with the effect table?
Yes.
Okay, that was my original question. I'm sorry that this got so really complicated. I only asked it so that I could have a better understanding for future coding problems.
Right. So if somebody's going to be prone, for example, you can either drag the prone effect off the table, or you can create an effect that says prone. And if you were doing it from some spell, like command, let's say you had the spell command and you were commanding somebody to fall down. And so the condition that you would apply would be prone. All you would have to type in the effect is prone, but I would ask that you type command : space prone, right? Just so that I have an accounting of what's happening. So does that better help you understand how that works?
Yep, I understand everything fully now. Thank you very much.
Okay, cool. No problem.
If I may add my 5 cents.
Go ahead.
Link,
most people add 2. You want to add 5.
In the chat. And if you go there's a part of reference which lists all the conditions, modifiers. Basically, those are the words that Fantasy Grounds can understand and trigger some effect based on them.
Right, the effects table.
Right. And I can, for future reference, I can do one better. If you open the effects table by clicking the button on the upper right and open that up, there's a little question mark by the X. And that'll take you to the exact link that Adam just provided. Most
Okay.
Most things in Fantasy Grounds, if you look close enough, have some sort of question mark like that. So if you want to get more reference material on what the hell's going on, you can click on that.
Okay.
Most of the buttons in the story and the maps and all that stuff have a question mark thing for you. Okay.
Thank you for taking the time to
Yeah,
explain
no, and I'm happy to do it because I want you to understand, and plus everything that I go over with people, if a mistake pops up or I learn something new, I'm more than satisfied to go through that with you because it helps me to solidify my information as well. So I'm not even a problem at all. However, we are close enough to to the top of the hour that we should probably end it for the day because you guys are about to get into some shit. And we did start a couple minutes early, so we have been playing 4 hours. But I will show... Oh, I did share the map. Okay, so let me show you who's there.
Oh, fun.
So those guys are standing there. There's 3 of them. They're kind of hard to see, but there's one lower left, one upper left, and one sort of straight in front of you at the top. What I'm unclear on is that I was reading to see if those stones are there already or if they come up out of the... but I will read that in time for next week. And the first thing that will happen when we start again next week is you guys will, at that time, roll initiative. Unless you want to roll it now.
No, let's do it next time. That's
okay.
Even getting us into the question.
Yeah. So you guys can do that next time when we start.
So